Where you at? Where my people at? Now Pat, where you at? Where you at? Where my people at? I need you to help me on this mission. Yeah. This is for my brothers trapped in religion. Open up your eyes, break out of the prison. This is for my brothers trapped in religion. sa.neter be the truth, you know he's on a mission. It's sad to see my brothers are so lost. It's sad to see you believe in things that's false. It's sad to see you believe in Jesus, where your logic breaks apart in 1,000 pieces. Oh, God killer, not gonna let that slide. You drowning in a myth, you had nowhere to hide. The HOK is the toughest environment. While we trade blind faith for mental empowerment. I believe in scriptures for your mind, this is the key. It's time to unlearn everything you believe. The house of consciousness, start looking within. That's where the real liberation begins. Oh, this is for my brothers trapped in religion. Open up your eyes, break out of that prison. This is for my brother trapped in religion. sa.neter be the truth, you know he's on a mission. The HOK is more than just a place. It's a tough environment where you check your faith. Bomb squad and pseudo killers who check your sources. Don't come in front cause you will live for losses. The Bible written to break your spirit, built to keep you low, feeding you metaphors, stopping your growth. These is for my brothers trapped in religion. sa.neter be the truth, you know he's on a mission. It's sad to see my brothers all so lost. It's sad to see you believe in things that's false. It's sad to see you believe in Jesus, while your logic breaks apart in 1,000 pieces.
My daddy from Harlem, so you know I got New York in me. You tell me science is greater, you know I'm up for debating. Cause ain't no science that can test the creator. Now, every time I talk, they tell me that I'm preaching at them. That's just the heart of a lion that got me roaring at them. White man's religion, y'all got that from the white man. Most of y'all don't even know that African Tertullian. Just ask him Biddy, he'll tell you about the black man. Being religious is the heart of the African. They get mad when I tell them about the black church. Mama always said, check the manuscripts, the New Testament. Even Bart Ehrman said we had the most that exists. But y'all get mad when he said Jesus exists. I know it's hard to hear when it's coming from an atheist. Stop hating on a black man who's building for the black man, then turn around and claim you're for that black man. Misplaced hate, but I understand, cause what they did to us in slavery robbed us of identity, but I'm here to give it back. Beautiful is the black Jesus, ain't a white man. The Bible even tells you that. Egypt is a black land, Shaka even tells you that. Now, why you mad at me? Because I'm speaking facts. Don't stab your brother in the back. We don't have to agree, but we have to have peace. You ain't gotta believe. I have you screaming black power from your bedroom. Computer fingers got you acting gangster in your living room. The devil tried to trump me. I was like Biden. How you gon' defeat me when God is on my side, man? I did battles with them all. Back against the wall, but didn't shrink and didn't fall. I stood tall, debated when it wasn't popular to be a Christian on the platform. Somebody tell Easy Man, it wasn't easy, man. I paved the way on the hoe. Jabari screaming, give me down. I'm yelling Jesus' name. Had battles with Shaka, but life was like Dr. and Garfield, Jabari and Reggie. Can't forget Capit and can't forget Wesley. I made the MVP walk up off the court. Can't nobody say Bennett didn't put in work back when it was source up or shut up. I had to rumble in the jungle on sight, no slides. You had to know your information or you had to ride. Truthfully, I'm undefeated with no home court advantage. I got it out the mud, but I never changed up. It's still Jesus to the day I die. And Christianity ain't no lie. I'm still in the game, I just took a break, but now I'm like, who's next? So I need to get ready, cause your boy is back. Yeah.
That's right there. It's hard because it got the concept behind it. That joint is hard. I like it because Pastor Bennett is letting everybody know who he battled and who he beat. He said, somebody tell Easy Bands it wasn't easy, man. He said, polite. That boy was light. Oh, man, bars for real, man. Pastor Bennett got bars for real. He called out to Zariak. He said he made the MVP get up from the table or something. That's when Zariak said he had to go. His wife was giving birth. He said, I made the MVP run from the table, something like that. Shout out to Pastor Bennett. Anyway, man, sa.neter, man. I had to figure out what was going on because Brother Jabari accused Reggie of trumping up Mfundishi or, giving misinformation. Peace to you, my brother Revelation. I don't be seeing you that much, brother, but good to see you tonight. So Jabari accuses Reggie of, splicing up the video with Mfundishi. And then Reggie accuses Jabari of splicing up the video of Mfundishi. So I said to myself, let me go out there today. Let me get it and bring it back for the people. I had a nice talk with Mfundishi. And guess who showed up? Brother Reggie comes running across the street, man. I'm like, why are you here, Reggie? Why are you jumping in the conversation? So I allowed him to come in. Come on in, Reggie. Come on, you can talk too. But it makes it look like Reggie is afraid of me to have this one-on-one with Mfundishi. Like, your presence there, you don't want the man to say what's good out of his own mouth, Reggie. So Reggie stood there, he hung around. And then as it got deeper, I started interviewing our brother Reggie. And when y'all hear our brother Reggie, you're going to see it's like, do Reggie also agree with Jabari? Woo, man. Because the way I hit him with the question, does Reggie also agrees with Brother Jabari? I'm going to tell you right now, and I just hope Reggie don't get mad at me because we just finding out the truth, Reggie. But I think Mfundishi was saying the same thing that Brother Jabari was saying, Reggie. And I'm going to let the people see it for themselves and speak for themselves. But before I do that, I want to let y'all know tomorrow is the day, y'all. Tomorrow is the day. 5 o'clock. I think I said 5 o'clock. That's what it say on the ticket. 5 o'clock is the final showdown before I put the video in the vault. Y'all got a chance and the opportunity to see the video again before I put it in the vault. Okay? So let me drop that link in case y'all want to get the ticket. You got to see it for yourself. You can't rely on other people telling you how it was because you have your own understanding Understand that. You have your own understanding. The link is in the chat. It's $20 cheaper today. So y'all shouldn't have no problem. And I'm going to tell you something. Damn, it's cheaper today. And the video is much better than it was when it was being showed in its original time. Why? Because I edited. I had time to edit it out. Edit all the spaces. You know, when Reggie was like, hold up, y'all, hold up. And he had to get stuff right. I cut all that stuff out. I put pieces in there that y'all didn't even see on the live. You're going to see Reggie speaking. You're going to see Jabari speaking. And you're going to see the slides on the side. So it's real good. I took all that junk out of it. All the stuff when they was messing up, when Reggie was messing up and couldn't get his system right, and the people had to sit there for like 10 to 7 minutes a few times. So that's out of it. That's out of it. I want to say shout out to my sister, Lady Kiera, and her husband. And I was hoping they don't be mad at me, but I was looking for the video that they did. They opened up live and I didn't see it. So I was like, wow, I didn't see it. But they was there and they performed and they opened up, but I didn't get the video. I thought I did, but I didn't. So it'll be another chance. It'll be another time, and it'll be a bigger and better place next time. But thank you to Captain Tazoriak and Commanding General Yohana for opening up the platform to the community, opening up your place of worship, your place of study to the community. Thank y'all for that, man. And without any further ado, let's hear what Mfundishi got to say.
How's the light? Lights okay?
Yeah. All right. Peace and Black Power family. Y'all already know what it is, man. I'm here with our elder, Professor Brother Mfundishi, one of our elders here that been doing this for a long time. But I'll let him. Let me ask you the first question, brother. How long have you been doing this work, and what is your accolades of this here?
Okay. I graduated from Norfolk State College in 1971, and my major was African Studies. So I was just teaching African history, African culture, African language. I taught at CB, the Council of Independent Black Schools. So I taught at CB for over 30 years, being on that council.
Right.
Okay. In 1976, I met Dr. Yosef Ben Yakiman.
Right.
He was also teaching at the same school I was teaching at. And so we became good friends, and he was just reading the book. He had just published the book, The Black Man of the Nile and His Family. And then later, by 1980s, I traveled to Egypt with Dr. Ben. And because I was also one of his disciples there teaching, he allowed me to be one of his assistants. So I was Dr. Ben's assistant, traveling 9 times with Dr. Ben. Now I've been to Kemet 40 times. I learned I was a priest under we call him Sinjetti, but Dr. Jacob Crothers,
right,
who was the first president of ASCAT. So I was ordained and did priestship work with him. And during that time, he was in close contact with Diop. And Diop said that if we don't learn the Badu Neter, we're cowards. Wow. That's how strong he was. He said, not only are you inadequate, you are a coward, because that means you can't do first-hand work. primary source. Primary source is that the ancestors wrote it and then you read it. You didn't read somebody's translation of what the ancestors said, especially somebody who don't like you and don't respect you. Okay, so Sister Richetti Amon was my sa.neter teacher, and I took beginner, intermediate, advanced classes with Sister Richetti.
How is Richetti one of the sisters that's at the top of the line when it comes to the sa.neter?
She was, and the reason why because I had a time, I studied for a year with Dr. Thea Binger, but Sister Richetti is a priestess, so she was spiritual. I'm spiritual,
right?
So that's why I stuck with Sister Richetti as opposed to just studying with Thea Binger. You know, because I took a class with him at Temple, but he wasn't a spiritual teacher. He was a technical teacher, you know, just technical, like a language teacher, just you know, just technical.
So you know, we also have arguments online where some of the brothers and sisters would say, in order to be a Kemetic priest, you have to know and read the sa.neter.
Yes.
How much truth is that?
That is truth. Because it's just like if you were a Jewish rabbi, you have to know Hebrew. Read it and write it so that you can go to primary sources. If you're a Muslim imam, you should know Arabic. Read it and write it so that you can go to primary sources. If you're a Catholic priest, you have to know Latin so that you can go to primary sources. You see what I'm saying? So in order to be a Kemetic priest, you should know sa.neter so that you can go to primary sources.
Right. So what if you are in the learning stages and you're learning and you know a little, but you're still learning to get better and better? You can still be a Kemetic priest because you're studying and you're learning.
A Kemetic priest in you know, initiate.
Hold up, time out. Okay, yes. What I was saying was, even if you learning and you're in the beginning stages, but you're studying and you can read some and you're getting better at it, can you still say I'm a Kemetic priest now?
Yes, you really should be a priest initiate. Okay, but you can't say you're a him Semtepi, a him Neter Tepi. You can't say that you're the high priest and you don't read sa.neter.
Gotcha.
You can just say, yes, maybe I'm a priest and I'm still in study.
Okay. What was the purpose of the weighing of the heart ceremony? What's that purpose for?
It was symbolic. It was symbolic to show that you have lived a righteous life. So, you know, like in the some faiths, some Christian.
Okay, Brother La asked me. I don't know if Brother La is asking me, but he says, why you cut it? The reason I cut it when I said hold up, because I wanted to run and get my car and park it. Because I was all the way down the block and I didn't want to get a ticket. So that's why I said, hold up. But the dude ain't want to hold a spot for me. He ain't want to sit there. He was just saying he had to go. So I just came back and said, forget it. That's why, Brother La. I didn't cut the information out, brother. And so...
in the Catholic faith, you can repent on your dying bed. You could have been a murderer, a thief your whole life and repent on your dying bed and go to heaven. Well, see, that can't be in heaven. That means that, no, your whole life was isfed.
Right.
It's along with the ma'at. So, ma'at is the reason for that weighing of the heart. It means that I live my life by ma'at, and therefore I'm receiving ma'at.
Why did the ancient Kemetic, I ain't gonna say Egyptian, why did the ancient Kemetics believe mummification was essential for the afterlife?
They believe, for example, you see, even when they built temples, they built it for eternity.
Okay.
We build a house today, it's 50, 60 years, maybe 100 if it's doing good. We build an apartment building, 100 years they're gone. When ancient Kemet built, they built for eternity. And they believed that life was eternal. Now, we understand that this physical body, the way we're living, can't be eternal. But they wanted to preserve the cot. They call it the cot. That was one level of the body. To preserve the cot. So that if I decided to come back, I could use it, but I would be in a spiritual consciousness. So,
no, chill.
I know what you're trying to do.
No. You can stay here because I want to get it for myself.
Yes.
So go ahead, brother.
Okay, so they believe that the cot.
So Reggie just bounced up on me because Unc told Reggie that I was the only one that knew I was going to see Mfundishi today was Unc. Unc is a snitch. Unc is a snitch, man. So he told Reggie, yo, Reggie, you better get over there. sa.neter is going to interview Mfundishi. But why, Reggie? Why you got to come if I'm coming to interview Mfundishi? Don't take away from the interview, brother. Let the brother be able to speak without you standing over us. What are you afraid of, brother Reggie? So you see when Reggie first pulled up, he said, oh, I know what you're up to. All I'm up to is the truth. That's all I'm up to, brother Reggie. That's all I'm up to is the truth. Let's bring it back and let's hear Reggie, how he gets excited because he see me interviewing Mfundishi.
Body to preserve the cot, so that if I decided to come back, I could use it, but I would be in a spiritual consciousness. So,
no, chill.
I know what you're trying to do.
No. You can stay here because I want to get it for myself.
Yes.
So go ahead, brother.
Okay, so they believe that the cot, the physical body, should also be preserved for eternity, just the way they built temples.
Right.
So I want them to understand that. They built a temple for eternity. The pyramids is there for eternity.
Right.
They wanted the physical body living in Ma'at to be able to be preserved for eternity. So that was the reason for it. They wanted to be consistent. Ma'at is consistent in nature. So that was the reason for mummification of the body. They took these organs out. They realized that you're not coming back as the regular person. So that wasn't never said. But they believed that the physical body should be able to last for eternity.
Okay. What role did the book Coming Forth by Day and by Night play in helping deceased navigate the underworlds?
It gave examples. Let me just say, let me put this in order. First, you have what we call the Pert Empire group is like fourth of those. So first, you have the Mirkut Sabiat, which they call the pyramid text. Then they have what I call the Karas Sabiat, which is the coffin text. Then you have the Pert Haru. And it's a combination taken from both of those and then modernized for that era also. So the idea of that is to put you in contact with ancestral teachings, because the Mirkut text, that stuff was before Kemet even came into existence. That used to have to be memorized by the priests. Now it's just recorded. Like the oldest recording we have is from the end of the 5th dynasty. Okay, so the last king of the 5th dynasty, we go inside of it, and that's the beginning. And then we see Pepi 1 and 2 in the 6th dynasty, and that's where we get the pyramid. So the coffin text, it's like a priest died in the afterworld, wrote down what he saw, and then came back and wrote it. So you have people have near death situations.
Right.
They've been dead for an hour, 2 hours, and then they come back to life and they talk about their experience, how they saw a bright light. You can go to the library and get these books on. Hundreds of people have died and come back, and almost all of them got the same story. So I'm just trying to show you, just like in the modern era, the ancient Kemetic priests, it's like they went through these gates, and sometimes they took on the spiritual mind of somebody who has been deceased. When you create a statue, after you finish, there's something called the opening of the mouth ceremony.
Right.
So after the statue is complete, they take an adas, and they put it up to the mouth, and they say, may you speak in the afterworld and tell me what is there. Put it to the nose. May you breathe in the afterworld and come back to me. May you see in the afterworld so that you can record to me what is. Because as we were beginning to read some of these texts were actually, it seemed like it was in another world, but it was actually the Sahara, when it was the green Sahara. There was lakes there, seas there. That's in the text, but it looked like it was just a dream world. So just like, and let me say this to help people's mind. Everything you say is still being said. Everything you think is out in the universe. When I was getting the copyright on my book, they gave me several copyrights from the office. So as soon as I do my next one, I can send it right in. If you're an inventor, the same thing happens. The reason why is because once you say it, it's in the universe. I can be in Timbuktu and somebody else can pick it up. So now I'm coming back around about the book of Pert and Peru. So this is the recording of somebody's afterlife. And Anui took his whole life to write that. He didn't sit down and write it at one time. He took him 20, 30, 40 years to write this. So he's consulting the ancestors. Wow. He's consulting the Necharu. He's tapped into the spirit world. And he's recording what he sees and what he feels and what the elders are telling him. So it was like it's like a real movie. So when you're reading the Pert and Peru and you're looking at the afterlife, it looks like it's some dream world, but it's an afterworld. He's telling you the challenges you have to go through. He's telling you, the obstacles you have to go through. But if you're living by Ma'at, you will be victorious.
Beautiful, man.
So
powerful.
You got a lot of psalms and prayers there that help you fortify yourself to be able to meet these challenges. Just like if you're a football player, you got to go through some training to be hit, how to hit. So the priests are telling you, I'm giving you training for the afterworld. This is what's coming at you.
Okay, being that we're talking about the afterworld, what is the soul journey after physical death?
Okay, let me just...
Go ahead.
Nobody knows the total journey.
Okay.
All we
according
know,
to the teachers, I'm saying.
According to the teachers, right.
Of the ancient Kemetic.
The limit of anything has never been met. Mm-hmm. The ceiling of knowledge has never been met. And it is infinite. So we do know, for example, I heard people say that, the Kemetic were obsessed with death. No, they were obsessed with life. They realized that you might only be here for 100 years in the physical life, but spiritually, we're here millions of years, billions of years. I gave a lecture once, sa.neter, at Princeton University, and this elder jumped up and stopped my lecture right in the middle and said, son, you seem to be too young to be pouting this profound information. I said, sir, you are hypnotized by the illusion of my youth. I am billions of years old. I was here before the earth came into existence. And all of that is still in the Akashic records and available to us.
Now, I bet y'all would say that's pseudo. Mfundishi said, I am billions of years old. I was here before the universe was formed and came into existence. A lot of y'all don't even know what he's talking about. And Ankh, being the biggest pseudo now, who have taken over the term pseudo, would call Mfundishi pseudo for that. But Mfundishi is right. We all was here before the universe was even formed. Now, I know y'all saying, sa.neter, come on, man. You sounding crazy. Yeah, we was here before Adam and Jesus revelation. Yeah, we was here before Noah and the three sons, because they never really existed. And what are you talking about, sa.neter? We were here before that. The elements of the earth. You wasn't in this form yet. but the elements was here. And that's what he's talking about. And when that struck when that lightning, I ain't talking about that real lightning that you see, hit that core and begin to form man, that's when man became alive. So yes, we've been here. The elements been here. We was just not in this form, in this shape yet. So that's the definition of real. And now we became literal. Yeah, beautiful. I like that, Saul. I like that. I just made that up, though. Yeah, I got to go with that, though. That's my theory. God damn it. That's my theory. Yeah. Powerful, brother. Powerful.
Even with the sun.
Hold up.
I'm just adding to it. No, I'm just adding to him.
Yeah, but
Because it's nature. Because it's something that actually exists. Because it's literal, right? The sun's journey, right, during the day into the night, right? That is also later incorporated into humans. This journey of the 12 hours of the night that the sun has to go through when the sun is weak. It's a flesh. It's almost death, and it needs the other natural to help him with, right? And then it's reborn, and then you could see him reborn in from Newt. Newt gives birth to him, and so they incorporate that because that is actually natural, right? So it's not spooky. It's all based on natural evidence of existence, and then there's the dung beetle incorporated into that, right? The Kepra beetle. So I'm gonna let the master teacher take it over. And the only other thing I want to say is that it didn't start with the pyramid text, like he said, the Green Sahara. There's Nabta Playa, and then there's the civilizations that they call Nakata and Nubia A, right? Which was hundreds of years earlier than that. So anyway, I'm gonna give it back to.
All right. Beautiful, powerful, brother Reggie. Does consciousness persist after the brain stops functioning?
No. Consciousness continues.
No, that's what I was saying.
Yes, yeah. Consciousness continues. Let me say, when a child is born, consciousness comes into it.
Okay.
When the child's physical body dies, the consciousness returns to the nature and begins to deteriorate. Consciousness is all around us. So let me explain something so that people understand. This is why breathing is so important. We know that you can go 60 days without food. You can go 30 days without water. But how long can you go without air?
Maybe 5 minutes, 10 minutes?
No, you can't even go 10 minutes.
Nah.
What I'm trying to say here is that, so which one would be the most important?
The air.
Which one do we know the least about?
The air.
Right. Okay, so I'm trying to show you this. Now, if I cut your air off, before you die, you lose consciousness. Letting you know that consciousness is all around you. It's eternal. It's nature. So when you lose contact with nature, you lose contact with consciousness. So I'm just trying to show you that. And then you can be brought back. Once I put the air back in you, you come back into consciousness. So I'm trying to show this association with nature. Nature, the air all around you. When you get disconnected from that, you lose consciousness.
Okay. The essence.
The essence of what? A human being?
Yes. Yes.
Well,
the essence
of the egg and the sperm come together, essence is being recreated, just like a cell being reproduced. See, Patai explains that. Patai is also called the creative spark of the universe. Every cell that divides gives off light. That light is Patai. The light of creation, the light of the universe. So that's the essence that you're talking about.
Right.
That light. So that exists as soon as inception takes place. Now, total consciousness won't happen until after the fetus has a vehicle for the consciousness to come into.
Did the did the people of ancient Kemet believe that the neters were living? The people of Kemet.
Yes.
Yes.
Did they believe that the neters? Yes.
Did they believe that the neters were literal?
Yes.
Go ahead.
And by literal, you mean what?
Living.
Living. Yes. Okay. So I just want to make sure.
Right.
Because sometimes it's semantics that's divided.
Now, you see, he wanted to know what I meant by literal. That's why he said, by literal, what you mean? See, he wanted clarity. That's what a teacher is. That's what a teacher does. So he don't give off misinformation. So let me bring that back. Now we're getting into the literals part. Do he agree with Jabari? Or do he agree with Reggie? And do he agree with Tahuti? Let's find out.
Believe that the neters, yes.
Did they believe that the neters were literal?
Yes.
Go ahead.
And by literal, you mean what?
Living.
Living. Yes. Okay. So I just want to make sure.
Right.
Because sometimes it's semantics that's dividing people.
All right. All right, hold up.
Repeat it.
The reason I'm here today is because, come here, Reggie. The reason I'm here today is because we got Brother Reggie saying that Jabari is contradicting or misusing what you said. And then we have Jabari saying Reggie is misusing what you said. And so that's what I said when I first came up, right? So I want to get it for myself, from you to the people, because we're going to say it the way it is. And so now, back to this again. Did the people of ancient Kemet believe that neters were real or literal living beings? Hold up. You read it again, or you got it?
Read it again, sir.
Okay. Did the people of ancient Kemet believe that the neters were real, living, or literal beings?
Okay, yes. So the answer to that is yes, because the common people understood nature. They lived with nature. So they understood that the nature were divine spiritual energies, divine living spiritual energies.
Now, so y'all don't get mixed up. So y'all don't get mixed up and get confused. The question I asked them, did the people of Kemet believe it? That's not the title of debate. Are the neters literal? I asked him, did the people of Kemet believed it? And he said yes. And I also said yes. And a lot of us, we all say yes. That's what the people believe. Watch the next question.
That we need for existence. So, for example, we need air. You can't see air. So they had something like shoe. So they would have a symbolic picture of shoe, which is something that's real, but I had a symbolic image of it to represent something that's real. So when they give homage to priests.
Did you hear what he said? I have a symbolic image of something to say that is real. Like when you see Tahuti on this table, that is real, but it's not literal. Please understand the term. And Brother La is in the chat saying, shaking my head. The reason Brother La, shout out to my Brother La, assalamu alaikum to him and his family, everybody. The reason why he's shaking his head is because Brother La don't want to reveal the truth. Brother Reggie is his brother, and he's my brother as well. But it's very important for us, Brother La, to get the true information out, not on no biased stuff. I'm not being biased. That's why I went to the master teacher myself to get it. Not from Jabari, not from Reggie, but from sa.neter. All right, for sa.neter and the people. So let's continue.
A Nezarach shoe, a Nook shoe. They're saying, I give homage to shoe. I am shoe. Shoe exists. That's the prayer that they would do. A Nezarach, Jehuti. A Nook Jehuti. Jehuti. I give homage to Jehuti. Now they know.
Now you can see he got the Tahuti in his hand. Watch what he say so y'all can understand and don't misconstrue what he's talking about. Damn, I put it back too far. Damn mouse, this damn mouse, man. So goddamn slippery. Bring it back up.
So now, back to this again. Did the people of ancient Kemet believe that neters were real or literal living beings?
Yes.
Hold up. Read it again or you got it?
Read it again, sir.
Okay. Did the people of ancient Kemet believe that the neters were real, living, or literal beings?
Okay, yes. So the answer to that is yes, because the common people understood nature. They lived with nature. So they understood that the nature were divine spiritual energies, divine living spiritual energies that we need for existence. So, for example, we need air. You can't see air. So they had something like shoe. So they would have a symbolic picture of shoe, which is something that's real, but I had a symbolic image of it to represent something that's real. So when they give homage to priests, a Nezarach shoe, a Nook shoe, they're saying, I give homage to shoe. I am shoe.
Come on, brother Lai. That's wrong for you to be saying this, brother. That is very wrong, man. How can you say that, man? Neither am I. But you pushing more for Jabari as you've been doing from the beginning. That couldn't be further from the truth, brother Lai, because you, brother Reggie, Unc, and all the other ones up here been pushing for Reggie. So how dare you, brother, say I'm one man pushing for Jabari? See, this is why it's unfair, brother Lai, for you to do this. Because that's all y'all been doing is going against Jabari and going with Reggie. But now when I do what y'all do, y'all can't even take it. One man, y'all can't even take it because I'm supposed to be on y'all side, according to y'all. Because if I'm going against Brother Reggie and what he's teaching, then I'm not fair. I'm wrong. And I'm not going against Brother Reggie. I said it was a draw to me. I'll leave that up to y'all to fight. Come on, bro. Y'all the ones that been showing your biasness, not sa.neter. It's been you, brothers. You see? So we don't take that serious, man.
Shoe exists. That's the prayer that they would do. And there's Rak, Jehuti, Anuk Jehuti. I give homage to Jehuti. Now they know this guy, this statue here is not Jehuti.
You see that? Listen.
But it's an image, a symbolic image of.
Uh-oh, did we hear that? Did we hear that? We know that the statue is not Jehuti, but it's an image. But is it real? Yes, it's real. Same thing Jabari said. Is it literal? No. Let's go.
Living spiritual energies that we need for existence. So, for example, we need air. You can't see air. So they had something like shoe. So they would have a symbolic picture of shoe, which is something that's real. But I had a symbolic image of it to represent something that's real. So when they give homage to priests, a Nezarach shoe, a Nook shoe, they're saying, I give homage to shoe. I am shoe. Shoe exists. That's the prayer that they would do. And Nezarach, Jehuti. Anuk Jehuti. I give homage to Jehuti. Now they know this guy, this statue here is not Jehuti, but it's an image, a symbolic image of something that is real.
Oh, right.
So they're not praying to this statue. They're praying to what this statue represents. And it represents something real. It is a consciousness. It's a higher consciousness.
It represents something real. That's all it is. But it is not literal. That's it. Let's go.
Because the ancestors understood and they lived around the dung beetle, there's over 100 different species. But they studied this finite, so they understood that this dung beetle was always moving towards the light. So they called it Kepara. And they call moving towards the light, moving towards righteousness, moving towards Ma'at, moving towards that which is truth. And so they understood that this meant coming into being. So the common people knew that. So when I put a dung beetle up on the wall with Ra around it, the common people understood that this was a symbol of something that was real.
Oh, goddamn. The common people of Kemet knew that this was a symbol of something real. Let's go.
They know this ain't real.
Oh, God, come on, man. Come on, baby. See, that's why it was important for me to go and get it from the master teacher, because I'm not going to edit his words. I'm not going to try to take out his words. I'm not going to try to put stuff in his mouth. I want to hear it from the goddamn teacher himself, not from Jabari, not from Reggie, so they don't say, "Saw you scamming." No, let's hear it from the horse's mouth.
Symbolic of something that is real.
Bingo. It's symbolic of something that is real. I hope y'all getting this stuff, man.
So they give homage to it. A Nezarek Kepper, a Nook Kepper.
So they give homage to it. So when you see them giving homage to it, that don't mean that they believing that this stuff is real or literal. Check. I will never be used as a pawn for anyone. I am only here for the truth. Nothing more. I feel you, my brother, and I believe you, brother La. I believe you.
I give homage to Kepper. I am Kepper.
Right.
Kepper.
Now, what you're saying is, you know that the beetle is real.
Yes.
You know that Tahuti is real. But when it comes to literal, that's when you take that out and say, no, they're not literal, but they are real netters.
Right.
Okay.
Reggie, give this to me.
Yeah.
So hopefully that is clear. So remember, you have symbols that represent something that is absolutely real and divine.
You got the top, right?
Huh?
You got the top?
Yeah, I got a top. It's over here.
You got the extra for the top?
Extra for scroll.
Oh, we gonna take this?
Yeah, so I feel you on that. See, so we're making it clear
Yeah,
that
so they understand.
you want to get that out the sun. Put it down.
And Reggie, I see my brother Reggie in the building. Reggie is getting ready to agree as well. He don't know he's about to agree, but watch how I catch Reggie out there. Shout out to my little brother Reggie. Watch how I catch Reggie out there. Because now I got him in front of the master teacher. So Reggie gonna have to be honest with this. Watch this.
Yeah, put that there because the sun gonna burn that up. All right, so just be patient, y'all. We getting some lemonade out here right now to keep it. No.
So is that clear? Just like these are symbols, the people were not worshiping the symbol. The symbol represents something that's real, something that's concrete, or you might say literal. Okay. So the common people understood that. Let me say this: all the common people did not necessarily read the Neteru, but the common people were in touch with nature, and Neteru and the Medu Neter reflect nature. That's why it's Medu Neter. The divine, and Medu Neter is like the divine words of an elder of the Neteru.
What is the strongest historical evidence that the Neteru were treated as concrete, real entities rather than symbols.
The concrete evidence.
Yeah, what is your concrete evidence that the Neteru were treated
As a pre-scientist.
as real entities?
Yes, as a pre-scientist. Because I want to understand, we're not just a priest, just following a religion. We're pre-scientists. So that's why learning the Medu Neter is extremely important. I'm going to a primary source.
All right.
So the proof is I can study the dung beetle. Watch this. The dung beetle is the strongest creature on the planet in proportion to its size.
Right.
It can lift 150 times its weight. You understand? See, so we studied it as a scientist. Can you imagine lifting 150 times your weight? When he drills a hole in the ground, that's called what? Irrigation. Letting the water come in. When he brings the dung in, that's called fertilization. Okay, when he lays his egg inside of the dung and it larva eats its way out, it's eating towards the truth. It's coming into being. You see that? It's coming to. So we're living it. A scientist can prove it step by step. We created the scientific formula.
Why do you think it's so confusing?
Because people haven't studied.
To many.
Because people haven't studied. You see, we live in an instant disposable world. Everything we want in instant. We don't want to spend 3, 5, 10 years learning Medu Neter. We want to know it right away. So we pick up 1 or 2 things and we move on. To be a Kemetic priest in the ancient time, Dr. Ben used to tell us it took 42 years. You know, how many priests we got that's doing that? Outside of myself, I don't know too many people that's been in this 42 years. I've been in it over 50 years. Okay, right, Sister Brichetti, something like that. There's very few of us still walking around here that spent more than 42 years in the Medu Neter, studying the Medu Neter. So and still studying. I'm still consider myself, even though I'm a master teacher, I still consider myself a beginner in the Medu Neter. Once you think you know it all, you don't know nothing.
Right. Right.
Baba Banachi, and then there's Cambone. So there's
Dr. Cambone.
Dr.
Is
Cambone.
an expert in Medu Neter.
So there's a handful of people that we do know that are expert Medu Neter teachers, right? So there's Dr. Theophila Banga, who is still here. There's Mo Brichetti that's still here. There's Baba Banachi that's here, right? There's Mfundishi Jehudimus here. There's Dr. Mario Beatty, and then there's Dr. Cambone. Those are the...
Dr. Carr, and Monte Carr at Howard University.
Dr. Carr, Dr.
Carr.
I know Dr. Greg Carr, right? And then there are students of them, right? But we still have a handful of the great ones, and that's who we go to, right? That's who the students go to for clarification, right? And the issue is with me is that I have went to the teachers for clarification. I have been here with Mfundishi Jehudimus. I've talked to Baba Banachi, right? They don't agree with me. I agree with them.
So let me ask you, Brother Reggie, because you confuses me too sometimes. Are you saying that Asa, the one that got in the story?
You know how they do.
You're right.
This is where I get Dr. Reggie at, y'all. Yeah, because I got him in front of the master teacher. So now Reggie gonna have to be honest.
Just letting you know.
Yeah, the one that got chopped up in the story, 14 pieces. Are you saying that Asa is literal?
Well, I'm saying that Asar is literal.
You hear this, Mfundishi?
I'm listening. Go ahead, continue.
Wait. I'm not saying that he was a real person.
What?
I'm not saying.
What? Come on, Reggie. Yo, when he heard Mfundishi say, "I'm listening, I'm here," he changed that up quick. Come on, Reggie. No, you didn't do that. Let's hear it again. Let's hear it, baby.
Literal
You hear this, Mfundishi?
I'm listening. Right?
Hold on, man. Hold
and
on.
then there are students of them, right? And but we still have a handful of the great ones, and that's who we go to, right? That's who the students go to for clarification, right? And the issue is with me is that I have went to the teachers for clarification. I have been here with Mfundishi Juhudimas. I've talked to Baba Banachi, right? They don't agree with me. I agree with them.
So let me ask you, Brother Reggie. Because you confuses me too sometimes. Are you saying that Asa, the one that got in the story,
You know how they do. I'm just letting you know.
yeah, the one that got chopped up in the story, 14 pieces, are you saying that Asa is literal?
Well, I'm saying that Asar is literal.
Now you heard him. He said, I said the one that got chopped up into 14 pieces. Reggie said, I am saying that Asa is literal. Now watch when I ask Mfundishi. Mfundishi, you hear that? And Mfundishi said, I'm listening. That's when Reggie changes it up. Now let's hear it. Let's hear it.
You hear this, Mfundishi?
I'm listening. Go ahead, continue.
Wait. I'm saying
now he said, wait, because he know Mfundishi is on it. He listening now.
that I'm not saying that he was a real person.
Hold on.
I'm not saying that he was a real person.
Oh man, hold on, Reggie. That's been our argument for how long? Oh my goodness. I told you he gonna end up agreeing with Jabari.
I'm saying that he exists in the literature. He's described in the literature.
Oh no. Hey, yo, that's crazy. Now he's saying he's described in the literature. We know that. We already know he's described in the literature. We know it, Reggie, as a real person. We know that. But to you, is he literal? Not to what the people say, Reggie.
Right? And then once he's described in the literature, then you can see him there. If you want me to say that he's a real person, that's another argument. Remember,
Oh, God damn. You hear that, Brother La? You hear that, Unc? God damn. See, Reggie, you shouldn't even came over there, bro. You should have kept it moving when you you should have just kept it moving. This is crazy. Shout out to my brother Reggie, though.
remember
That's what y'all been on.
No, that's not what we're arguing. Remember, the him Nechachepi, as he's called, he says the Necharu are real. He said that. He says he don't believe that they are actual
He don't believe that they are literal.
and literal.
Yeah.
They're actual and literal.
And Mfundishi said the same thing to me.
What?
What you just said.
Right.
That he believed that they are real, but not literal.
But then he also says not actual, which throws the whole thing off and makes it and it makes it senseless.
You see Tahuti right here.
Yeah.
Is this real to you?
That's a real statue.
Is it literal?
In the text, it's literal. When he's talked about. No, I'm clear.
I'm
In the
not saying
text.
in the text. I'm saying to you, is it literal?
No, so you're asking a bad question.
No,
You're
no,
gonna get a bad answer.
No, I'm not Reggie.
You're asking a bad question.
No, I'm not.
See what you trying to do.
Yo, am I asking a bad question to Reggie? See, Reggie now is in front of the Baba. He's in front of Baba. And Mfundishi Juhudimas, the Grand Master. And now Reggie's, yo, this is a, hold up. Let me play it right quick. Where's it at? Where's it at, man? Because this is not good.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
See, this is good work right here. You should have just kept it moving, beloved. Should have kept it moving, Reggie. Oh my goodness. Now you saying I'm asking a bad question. How is this a bad question? To you, Reggie, is it literal? And that's all you got to do is answer what you believe. And you said that's a bad question. Let's go over that again.
Him there. If you want me to say that he's a real person, that's another argument. Remember.
That's what y'all been arguing.
No, that's not what we're arguing. Remember, the sa.neter Chepi, as he's called, he says the neter rule are real. He said that. He says he don't believe that they are actual.
He don't believe that they are literal.
And literal.
Yeah.
They're actual and literal.
And Mfundishi said the same thing to me.
What?
What you just said.
Right.
That he believed that they are real, but not literal.
But then he also says not actual, which throws the whole thing off and makes it, and it makes it senseless.
You see Tahuti right here?
Yeah.
Is this real to you?
That's a real statue.
Is it literal?
In the text, it's literal. When he's talked about.
No,
I'm clear.
I'm
in the
not saying
text.
In the text. I'm saying to you, is it literal?
No, so you're asking a bad question.
No.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
Woo! I got Reggie on the hot seat right now, baby.
You're gonna get a bad answer.
No.
You're asking a bad question.
No. See, what you're trying to do is say in the text. Yes, it says that in the text.
Right. That's how we know him.
To you, is Tahuti a literal being?
Watch, Reggie don't want to answer me now. Look, watch this.
I only see Tahuti in the text.
That eats and sleep and walk.
I see him described in the text, right? I see his function in the text. And then I see the symbolism.
You keep saying in the text, and I'm asking you personally.
Oh, it doesn't matter what I believe personally.
Oh, come on, Reggie.
It doesn't matter what I believe.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
All right, let me bring up my brother Reggie, man. Reggie, what's up, brother?
Sa.neter, you do what you do. You are a journalist. I wish that you was on both of our sides, but it's okay.
I'm on both of y'all sides. Look, at the beginning, what did I ask him? At the beginning of the video, brother Reggie, I asked him about, can you be a Kemetic priest?
Yes.
And not know how to read the sa.neter? See, you probably ain't hear that. That's the first question I asked him before you even came up.
Right, before.
And he went on to say, no, I didn't cut none of that out. I played it. And then he went deeper into it. So no, brother, that's showing you that I'm not covering for nobody, bro.
Okay.
All I want to do is get to the bottom of it. I want to get to the truth. And that's what I'm here to do.
Well, first we want to sell tickets. We want to sell tickets. So if you didn't see the debate, can the mods put up the debate link? That would be the first.
I got the link. I'll put it up right there.
That helps brother sa.neter and his channel. Okay.
Yeah, I just put the link up. Please, y'all go out there and get the debate for yourself, because the question is, I'm still saying it's a draw. That's why I said it's a draw. That's why I'm saying it's a draw. I'm not saying Jabari won, and I'm not saying Reggie won. I'm saying it's a draw to me. But the haters that hate Jabari is all running around saying Jabari lost.
Yeah. Well,
and y'all know that's crazy. That's not true.
Well, let me just say a few things. First of all, the title of the debate, or the neter rules, literal. That's the title of the debate. The title of the debate has nothing to do with symbols. You can use that in an argument in a debate, but it had nothing to do with that. So you asked me, you picked up a statue and you asked me, is the statue literal? No.
No, I said, is it real?
Is it? Well, your sa.neter believes it's real. It's a real statue.
No, I asked you, I said, is Tahuti real? And you answered the first question correctly. And you said yes. And then I said, is it literal? And you started mumbling and stumbling because Mfundishi was right there to hear the answer. And you didn't want to answer that.
No, I said clearly, Tahuti is literal in the text.
Right, but that's not what I asked you.
What did you
See?
ask me?
I said, is it literal to you? I didn't say, is it literal in the text? I said, is Tahuti literal to you? That's been the argument.
The debate was not about what Brother Reggie believes.
No, yes, it was.
No, it
The
wasn't.
debate was about are the Netarus literal?
Right.
So that's to you, Reggie. It's asking you the question, are they literal? And you said yes.
And I answered, and I'll let you go. I said it's
No, you ain't gotta go. You can stay right here with me, man.
Yeah, it's literal in the text.
Nah, no, Reggie. That's not the question.
I said that.
But that's not the question I asked you, brother.
But that's my answer. Because
yeah,
you was trying to trick question.
But you're not answering the question, Reggie. And it's not a trick question.
Okay, so let me explain.
Hold on. It's a simple question that y'all been arguing for a whole week, Reggie. And you've been arguing that they were literal. You can't deny that.
sa.neter.
Yes.
With all due respect to you.
Yes, sir.
With all due, you're using a word that I don't know if you know the definition of.
Yeah, okay.
What's the definition of literal?
You ain't got to do all of that. No,
I don't.
The definition.
No.
You ain't got to do all of that, Reggie, because you've been, hold on. You've been arguing all week long about it being real, about it being able to eat, about it being able to sleep, about it being able to get up and go to the bathroom, about it being able to sit back and breathe and do the things that we do. The definition of literal is you, Reggie, is me. We are literal. We are literal beings. All right? So come on, man. You know what I'm talking about when we say literal. Hold on. You know what I'm talking about when we say literal, where I could cut you, where I could cut Tahuti and he bleed.
Okay.
That's what we're talking about,
Unfortunately, the literal meaning of a word is a word in its original context. What that word is in its original context. In this particular case, the word that we're talking about, neteru, is in the context of ancient Egyptian language. So sometimes we use words colloquially, and we just throw them out. But to find out something, if it's literal, we have to go to the text. As simple as that. So the neteru, or the neter, right, is literal in the text because it's a word. So it has to do with the original meaning without metaphor within the context. And the only way that I can find out what a neteru is, I have to go to the lexicon. But look, you're selling tickets to the debate.
Look, told you. Look at Brother La. It's all right for him to cheerlead for Reggie. See that? But he will tell you he's not cheerleading for Reggie. Okay, what's the definition, Saul? What's the definition, Saul? You see that? Because he's cheerleading for Reggie. Right. And it's all right. Hey, I'm not mad at that, bro. Hold on, let me finish, Reggie. It's all right, Brother La. I want people to be on Reggie's side. I don't want people everybody going against him like y'all do Jabari. See, that's the difference with me. I'm on both of their sides. And the reason why I sling more towards Jabari is because I feel and believe that he's more closer than the truth than our brother Reggie. That don't mean I got hate for Reggie because I say that. Y'all got to stop that, man. I believe that Jabari is closer to the truth than you, Brother La, than you, Unc, than you, Brother Reggie. That's all it is. And now, guess what? In other topics, you could be closer to the truth than Jabari.
Well, I hear.
But in this topic here, I think Jabari is closer to the truth.
Okay. Well, you can have your opinion, and everyone has an opinion. The debate was always or the neteru literal, and it's a word. So to find out what that word is in its original meaning without any metaphor, you have to go into the lexicon. That is something that you're not doing, right? So we have writing of it. That's how we know what that word is. And what the
word literal is in the meta-neter, Reggie?
There is no word for literal in the meta-neter.
Exactly.
Well, that's the foolishness That's the foolishness of Mr. Osaze, because Mr. Osaze took a word in the English and tried to dismantle what the neters are, saying that they're real, but they're not actual. Who does that? He never explained what's not actual, but it's actual in the text. It's actual in their worldview. So he just makes up BS stuff. But you can have your opinion. It's your platform. I debated your Mayweather, and your Mayweather got a stake on his eye. And not only does he got a stake on his eye, right? Now it's really public. It's actually really public, and I have another video coming on, so you have your fun. But I want you,
that's good, Reggie. I support you in everything you're doing.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Right, but look, if anybody who is going to debate this dude in the future, now they know his tricks, right? So, but you listen, you can say whatever you want. You just happen to have a lot of sway. But I have a video because I got to the block before you got to the block, because I knew I had a feeling that you was going to come to the block. I know I worked with you for years, so I know how you get down. So I was in the block about 2 hours before you. And what I have is devastating, career ending. But have your fun right now. But keep playing the video, because I want people to buy tickets. Put the link up on the video. And, I put the link up in the video so everybody can watch me put hands and feet on this guy, right? And smack the gleam off of him, right? And if anybody's ever come close, I finished the job. And sa.neter, you was right there. And we're going to see you and your reactions in your voice unless you cut it out, right? But the debate was exciting. It was exciting. And I think everybody should watch it.
No, I didn't cut anything out, because when you were doing great, I let it be known to the people.
Okay,
I was like, oh, goddamn, Reggie. See? Yeah. When you was, so that's showing you. But you ain't see Brother La doing none of that with Jabari. Yeah, he was silent like a church mouse. You could hear a rat piss on cotton. When Jabari was there, Brother La, he didn't cheer one bit, because it was obvious that he came to support you, and that's all right, because that's your brother, and that's all right for him to do that. People came to That's all I'm saying.
I got to shout out Castle Hill all day, never ran, never will. Joe Dirt in the building.
But right? You got to admit that I finally caught you out there, Reggie. Can you admit that?
No.
What?
Because you asked me a wrong question. You asked me, is a statue literal? Statue not literal.
No. Oh, wow, Reggie. Nah, brother. I caught you out there, man.
No, you ain't catch me, bro.
All right, let's hear it again. Let's go.
Yeah.
And still studying. I'm still consider myself, even though I'm a man.
Yo, I want y'all to let me know, tell the truth, if I caught Reggie out there.
As a teacher, I still consider myself a beginner in the Medu Neter. Once you think you know it all, you don't know nothing.
Right. Right.
Baba Banachi, then there's Cambone. So there's Dr.
Cambone.
Dr. Cambone,
expert in Medu Neter.
So there's a handful of people that we do know that are expert Medu Neter teachers, right? So there's Dr. Theophila Banga, who is still here. There's Moot Riketti that's still here. There's Baba Banachi that's here, right? There's Mfundishi Jehudimus here.
See, Reggie, if I was you, I would have peeked over there and seen me and just kept it moving, bro. Because I'm going to put you on the hot seat for a minute. You in front of Baba? Oh, my God. I gotta come at you, man.
There's Dr. Mario Beatty.
Wait, truth be told,
and then there's Dr. Cambone.
Videotaping, and I popped up on sa.neter up on his side. And
right.
and I won't say no more because sa.neter my brother, but I popped right up to him, right? So
right.
he knows.
Those are the
right. Dr. Carr and Monty Carr at Howard University.
Dr. Carr, Dr.
Carr.
I know Dr. Greg Carr, yeah. Right? And then there are students of them, right? But we still have a handful of the great ones, and that's who we go to, right? That's who the students go to for clarification, right? And the issue is with me is that
you better hope Jabari ain't watching this so he can get the clip. Because if Jabari get this clip, oh my God, it's all.
He better stay. The debate is over. The debate is over, and I ain't saying no wolf tickets, but I don't want to have nothing to do with the dude,
All right.
Went to the teachers
keep me
clarification.
Keep me away from the dude, because I don't want to have nothing to do with the dude. The debate is over. Stop mentioning his name.
Yes,
he didn't come on a block. He didn't come on a block. He's in the chat. He's a chatty patty, right?
All right, don't call no names, brother. It's all right if you don't want nothing to do with him.
Yeah, I don't want nothing to do with it. Stop mentioning his name because you're gonna get me.
While you here, I won't mention his name.
He ain't on the block.
Yeah, just cut the name calling out because he don't do that to you. Let's go.
I don't care.
All right,
I'm doing it to him.
All right, let's go, brother.
Mfundishi Juhudimas. I've talked to Baba Banachi, right? They don't agree with me. I agree with them.
So let me ask you, Brother Reggie. Because you confuses me too sometimes. Are you saying that Asa, the one that got in the story,
you know how they do. I'm just letting you know.
Yeah, the one that got chopped up in the story, 14 pieces. Are you saying that Asa is literal?
Well, I'm saying that Asar is literal.
See, you said literal right there. But when I said Mfundishi, you hear this? When you realize that Mfundishi was zoning in and tuning in, you change your stance right away. Let's see.
You hear this, Mfundishi?
Yeah. Go ahead, continue. Wait. I am saying.
Oh, wait. Let's go.
I'm not saying that he was a real person.
What?
I'm not saying that he was a real person.
Oh my God. If you say that in front of Tahuti, brother, you said that's what Tahuti was saying.
Yeah,
and you said you agreed with Tahuti now, Reggie?
No, I know where Tahuti is coming from. He's coming specifically from the text. But that's not my issue. What Reggie believes.
No, Tahuti said that they were living, that they were eating, that they were sleeping. He said they were sentient beings.
Yeah, that's Tahuti's argument, and I don't get involved in Brother Tahuti's argument.
What?
I don't know. I don't get involved.
Hold on, Reggie.
Me and Tahuti, we got a truce.
Reggie, hold on.
Shame.
sa.neter. Because I messed up.
You switching up everything now, brother. You was agreeing with Tahuti. You was down with Tahuti. Now you're not. Oh my God, Reggie.
No. Whoa. 5 years ago, I listened to what they were saying, and I took Jabari's side. Then I re-looked at it, right? And then I re-looked at it, and I said, from the text, Tahuti is right. Jabari is wrong, right? Because I have a right to look at it as a researcher.
Right. Yes, you do.
So the question is, now Tahuti is going to have a debate with my former opponent, and I'm not going to interfere with Tahuti putting hands and feet on Mr. Asade. I'm not in that. So I think you're mixing up what I talk about, which is consistent, then with what Tahuti is going with Tahuti and my former opponent. So don't ask me if they are real. I've already said that they are real, right? The question is that my opponent said that they're not actual. They are actual in the text, and they are literal in the text. So can we move on? You can keep rolling the video and making fun out of me, but that's my point.
No, I'm not making fun out of you.
Yeah. And to the audience, hey, listen, check this out. Please just buy the tickets to the debate, right? That's the only thing that really matters. Buying tickets for the debate. After the debate, we can talk further, right? But if I choose to talk to you, I don't have to talk to you no more. I don't have to talk to the chat anymore. All I would like to do is answer questions if I can, but you already know the stats. You already know who I am. You already know I intellectually did what I need to do. But you know, be respectful to the platform. Like all this stuff, you're just fans or you're helping the platform. Now, if you put wait, Sa. And for all of this stuff that they said in this debate, all these questions answered that you answered, where are all the super chats? Like,
man, I ain't getting no super chats for my
money?
people, man. You're right.
You're right. So let's turn it back on. Let's turn it back on them. They got a lot to say, and they can say stuff for free. But I don't see no money. I don't see no super chats.
Right. I don't see no dineros coming through. But Reggie, I want to end it off with this one. This is where I caught you. I'm gonna end it.
Okay, come on. You always trying to.
I'm saying that he exists in the literature. He's described in the literature, right? And then once he's described in the literature.
See, now you done changed it up, Reggie. You changed up all the way. Let's go.
Then you can see him there. If you want me to say that he's a real person, that's another argument.
What? Let's go.
Okay.
Remember
that's what y'all been on.
No, that's not what we're arguing. Remember, the him Neter Chepi, as he's called, he says the Neter rule are real. He said that. He says he don't believe that they are actual.
He don't believe that they are literal.
And literal.
Yeah.
They're actual and literal.
And Mfundishi said the same thing to me.
What?
What you just said.
Right.
Now, see, I'm saying it right in front of Mfundishi. You didn't hear him object. I said Mfundishi said they were real and not literal. You didn't hear Mfundishi objection. He ain't say I object that. I didn't say that. Right? So that's showing you I'm being honest. Let's go.
He believed that they are real, but not literal.
But then he also says not actual, which throws the whole thing off and makes it and it makes it senseless.
You see Tahuti right here?
Yeah.
Wait, stop. You got $100 donation.
Is it literal?
You got $100 super chat.
It's literal. When he's talked about. No, I'm clear. In the text.
In the text. I'm saying.
I don't know, Reggie. That could be overseas money. I don't know.
That's real money. That's Sirius B from that works with Ankh. That's you check your money. That's real money. That ain't no overseas.
Thank you, Sirius B. Appreciate the donation.
Yeah, that's 100 supporting the channel, right?
Yeah.
All these other people that's there. There's one other person that supported your channel. The chatty patties, y'all not putting up no money. Y'all don't matter. Yeah, so go ahead, Sa. Hey, right. Sirius B, shout out to you, Sirius B.
Thank you, Sirius B. Shout out to you.
He said the same thing to me.
What?
What you just said.
Right.
That he believed that they are real, but not literal.
But then he also says not actual, which throws the whole thing off and makes it and it makes it senseless.
Yo, if Tahuti see this, Reggie, he's going to be very disappointed, man. We're going to keep going.
You see Tahuti right here?
Yeah.
Is this real to you?
That's a real statue.
Is it literal?
In the text, it's literal. When he's talked about. No, I'm clear. In the text.
In the text. I'm saying to you, is it literal?
Reggie know exactly what I'm asking him, y'all. He know exactly what I'm asking him, man. I'm not talking about in the text, Reggie. I'm saying to you personally, do you believe or do you feel that this statue is literal? That's what I'm asking.
No, so you're asking a bad question. You're going to get a bad answer.
Hold on.
No, you're asking a bad question.
No. See, what you're trying to do is say in the text. Yes, it says that in the text.
Right. That's how we know him.
To you, is Tahuti a literal being?
I only see Tahuti in the text.
That eats and sleeps and walks.
I see him described in the text.
Oh, nah, Reggie, you did it, Reggie, because Tahuti said they are sentient beings, meaning that they walk, that they talk. Yeah, but you agree with Tahuti.
sa.neter,
you don't agree with Tahuti no more, right?
Look, I'm out of that debate. sa.neter, can you do me one favor? Can you give me
permission? I'll leave it alone.
Wait, watch this. If somebody in the chat is saying that I'm begging,
nah, you ain't begging, man. Yeah,
right,
where they get them out of here.
If they say that, can we get them out of it, right?
Of course.
Because you know what, they're not contributing no money.
No, listen, Reggie,
Yo, put
don't block them.
$100.
Reggie, listen, don't block them, but just get them out of here for 24 hours. Let them come back another day.
Okay. Well, watch this.
Okay,
For all the
ahead.
people who got something to say, watch. If they got something to say, then they should put up some money. Just flooding the site with we've heard their points, but just flooding the sites, they seem to be excited. Go buy the debate. If you got something to say, put it in the super chat, right? Because
you see the chat, you see the chat.
No, but wait,
Yeah,
we gotta. I hit the
Hold
panel
on,
because
hold on, Paul.
sa.neter, I hit the chat. You can't read the second one before you read the first one. That's why I hit the chat. You got to read Serious B's messages. That's just fair. So we could keep people super chatting. You guys start with that one if you don't mind. I know it's your platform, but do you mind?
Yes, I do mind, Paul. You asked me.
Yeah, he pays for the whole. He's paying for the whole show because a lot of these other people, they're not. There's no Cash App, there's no super chat going on, right? And then then you're selling tickets. So where are all these bums at? Hey, peace, Nepal. This is a business.
Yeah, peace, Dr. Reggie. Okay, sa.neter. I was just gonna say shout out to the people who super chat and do these kind of messages. Serious B, thank you. He says Reggie for the win. That was the first one, and then we had another person come.
That's not the first one. It's the first chat. Super chat.
No, it was baby. Okay, it doesn't. All right.
No,
That's the first chat.
I got it all set up. It's on the line.
Serious B chatted Reggie for the win, and then we had Art Take for Granted chat Jabari for the win. Both of those brothers super chatted $100. So thank you for super chatting that. And then, of course, last but not least, sa.neter says that we have our brother Taharka Nahashi Sarah super chat $10 saying Jabari killed 5 birds with 1 stone, 3-0. So keep the super chats coming. That's all I want to say. I don't want to interrupt peace of the brothers, and I'm going to go ahead and leave. Thank you for the super chats, family.
Thank you. Appreciate the super chats, family. Thank you. And thank you for Reggie for even setting it off. And I'm gonna tell y'all, man, if y'all got anything, Reggie, throw your join in there too as well. The people want to show some love to you, that's cool. It's fine. Show some love to our brother Reggie as well. Man.
Thank you. But the whole point of it is, people put their money where their thinking is.
Yeah.
Shout out to us both Art for taking and Serious B. The rest of and the other brother with $10. But the fact of the matter is, look, if you got any stake in it, yo, put a super chat in. Right? If I put up a Cash App or sa.neter, or buy the ticket. First of all, how many people bought a ticket today? Like all this don't matter. How many people bought a ticket to watch it tomorrow? Right? And how many people bought a ticket? And look, and if Series B and R for taking bought the tickets, Nepal, send them a link.
Reggie, what's your Cash App, brother? The brother said, what's Reggie's Cash App?
Hey,
Suntan. All right, yeah, Suntan got it up. Brother, it's right over your comment. His Cash App is right over your comment, brother.
Right. And then you listen, if you want to say Reggie, whatever the case, put up your money, yo. Because guess right, at this moment.
Yeah, Reggie, I forgot to tell you. Asar said next week if you ready, because you called them out.
Yeah, look. Check this out. I told a 7 Asar we could debate today. So a 7 Asar think I'm gonna have a real debate with him? He's nobody. Do he really think that we're gonna go round for free with a nobody? Like I told him we could talk today. He thinks he got his research out. He thinking you's a nobody, yo. You's a nobody. I told you I would talk to you today. I didn't hear Jack Daniels. You think it's going to be a real debate with me and you for no money? No, no. But I said I would talk to you today. But you said you need some time for research. You's a underbelly, yo. So the answer is you didn't respond to today, because you was running your mouth for a whole month, and then all of a sudden you need time.
All right, hold up. Somebody said, what did Reggie do today to deserve money? It's not about what he did today. It's about what he did yesterday, the day before that he didn't get money. Reggie comes up here and he do shows and don't get any money. So it's just a catch up. That's all it is. It's just catching them up. He shouldn't have to do a show today to get a donation from our people.
Who said that? Can I block him? Because it's
no, don't block him. No, Reggie, listen. Don't ever block anybody. You can put him on a 24-hour block so he can still come back tomorrow. He might change his heart and change his mind tomorrow.
No, I agree. But once they start, hold up. sa.neter, I'm going to just move on. sa.neter, they don't disrespect you. And when they disrespect you, they do get blocked.
No, they don't. Only time I block somebody if they get like disrespectful in terms of, nasty stuff.
Yeah. So my whole thing is, if you want, listen, there are going to be debates that two parties don't like each other more than the information. This is one of those debates. We've had those in the past, right? So
no, it's only one party that don't like each other, Reggie. Let's keep it a buck, because Jabari don't dislike you.
Listen, if you put up a thing in a live debate about economics or anything like that, you can't say to me that the NIKKA.
Hey, yo, Serious B. Thank you for the $20 for Reggie, but I wish you would have put it in his Cash App, because if you would have put it in his Cash App, he would have got the whole 20. But anyway, we do appreciate
making a statement.
So how much?
Platform and making a
how much do YouTube take out of that $20 right there?
How much YouTube take?
Yeah, how much YouTube is going to take out of that $20?
If it's super chat.
No, it's $20.
They might take half.
Because that's what I'm going to have to give you. He said $20. He gave $20 for you, but YouTube is going to take something out of that. How much? And then I'll give you the difference. I'll give you the difference, man.
Okay, super chat take $10, and then you got to pay taxes. Serious B, he's making a statement. He's supporting your platform, bro.
Right.
He's not thinking about if he want to support me.
I still got to give you your cut, though. Don't matter.
Come on, sir. Hey, listen.
Okay, well, thank you, man.
Yeah, thank you for letting me put up my Cash App. But what I'm trying to say,
hey, let's keep Reggie Cash App rolling in there, y'all. Suntan, thank you, brother.
Yeah. So my whole thing is, look, you great. People don't like each other. That's what made this a great debate. Don't tell me that NIKKA, sa.neter, I don't care if he likes me. Like what he said to me, he crossed the line. If I cross the line with him,
you did cross the line with him, brother.
You can't tell me if I cross the line with him, then he'd be a fool, right, to like me. With me, he crossed the line. It's true. I known him for a long time, but I choose not to know him anymore, right? And that's just it. Can you respect that? I choose not to know him.
No, I don't respect that, man.
Okay, well, watch
you know Brother Jabari longer than all of us on this damn platform, brother.
No, I knew you, bro.
No, you knew Jabari before me. Before you knew me.
No, bro. No, bro. You got
you
that
can't
wrong.
even admit that, brother.
You respect my wishes or don't. But you can't tell me, you cannot tell me in a professional debate, somebody puts up in a professional debate some need money or something. I didn't do that. So I didn't do that. So, because you know what? If it was somebody else, if it was Zion Lex or anybody else, there'd be a fight on the floor. Like Zion Lex and some of the other people, Rob Bourne, they don't play that. They don't play that. So if that's the way you want to run your platform with some somebody call himself a priest, put up work for food or something like that. You want to run your platform like that?
I wouldn't care if somebody say that about me, Reggie. I wouldn't give a damn
No,
about
that's
that.
not what.
I'm not going to hate somebody because no, if somebody put up sa.neter begs for money, so what?
No, I'm saying in a professional debate, bro. In a debate. In a debate. I'm not talking about now.
You know when it hurts? Only if it's true to you, Reggie.
Oh no, you shouldn't do it at all.
That is true.
No, you shouldn't do it at all. You shouldn't do it at all on a debate. But if you don't have those rules, that's fine. But now, since he did it, and he did it, I got something for him. You'll find out what it is. Yeah. And don't cry.
When you gonna go live, Reggie?
What time is it? Not today. Tomorrow after the debate, man.
Okay.
But anyway, shout out to sa.neter for doing excellent reporting, going out in the street. I'm going to get off. I want to thank everybody for your interest in the debate. If you didn't see the debate, you go watch the debate. It's probably one of the most exciting, aggressive debates that you've seen in a long time.
It's at 5 o'clock, y'all.
Okay, so I'm gonna say goodbye and peace to the family, and no bottom feeders. No, you don't get a debate with Brother Reggie. I'm the champ, bro. So if sa.neter says it's a draw, then fine. There's two champs. But you know, your bottom feeder, you don't get no debate with me for no money. You out of your mind, right? So peace to the family. I'm gonna tune off. Shout out. Thanks.
Thank you, Reggie. Thank you, man. All right, so family, what you got? I got two people up here. sa.neter, Elder Suntan, my brother. What's going on, sa.neter?
Peace. What's going on, sa.neter?
What's happening?
It's funny, you know, every time I come up here and people want to, you know, prove me wrong, or I come up here and make a comment on some information, people can't prove me wrong, or they can't get the best of me in an argument. So I got the best of Reggie. He shouted my name out in the debate. Yep. The other day he came on and he explicitly challenged me to a debate. Right? Is your word bond, Reggie? We can see it's not. And then when he tried to say, well, let's do it tomorrow, because we all know he has his slides and he has his argument put together, but he wants me to do it in one day. Another disingenuous move from Reggie. So then Reggie says, well, bring up the date. We got it, right? Reggie said he was willing to debate me, not the next day, but when we got the date together. Now, Reggie is cap. Reggie's word is not his bond. And he want to call me a bottom feeder, but this bottom feeder would have towed your behind up. Because that video that sa.neter showed, it blew everything that you've been saying for months since you flip-flop with Tahuti, who we find out you don't even agree with right now. So, Reggie, you're not only a coward, I'm going to call you a coward because you call somebody out. That's like calling me out for a fight, but don't come outside to fight. You a sucker. I'm going to say it.
All right. No disrespect to my brother, man.
Yeah. Well, I have to disrespect.
Come on.
Tried to disrespect me and
I
call me a bottom
can't
feeder.
let you do all that. Don't do it, man. Just
He
let him know he ran from you, brother.
When he challenged me, they're going to call me a bottom feeder. So he called me a name, right? He did it without saying me, but we know Reggie loves to talk indirectly to people. Are you back? Is this him?
No, that's Uncle Coquette.
Yeah, I'm gonna take his place. I challenge you. I'm gonna go ahead and beat you up.
Go ahead.
Okay, let's do it.
Go ahead,
Let's go literal. Is that what we debated, right?
Yeah, and you can take it from whatever side you want to take it from. I'm saying I'm taking it from I'm taking it from the indigenous African side. That's what I'm taking it from.
Well, it doesn't matter what side you take it from.
That's what I'm taking it from. And I don't trust Mfundishi with all that.
I don't care.
I don't trust all that. I don't need to see all that.
I don't care what argument you make.
Now hold up, man. Hold on.
Yeah.
With
I I don't got to listen to it.
I don't trust Mfundishi with all that.
I ain't got to listen.
When Reggie played the video, you ain't say none of that.
It was Reggie video.
No, but you ain't say, Reggie, I don't trust Mfundishi. You was agreeing and going along with him.
No, I wasn't. I was laughing.
Is he a cat?
Okay.
Laugh.
Yo, no calling nobody out their name. Yo, Asa 7. Please, not tonight, brother. I don't want the name calling, brother.
You gotta stop calling Reggie names. He ain't here.
I wouldn't go name call. I was gonna talk to Barn Dog, who calls me a glazer, but your boy Unc here did a whole show on why Reggie won.
Right, that was my thing.
That's my hours and hours of glazing for Reggie.
Seven.
Hours and hours of glazing.
I can't do that. I'm promoting.
I know, but
I'm promoting the debate.
Let's not fail to realize that Unc was glazing.
No, I wasn't. What you talking about?
Yes,
glazing.
I'm just biased, man. That's all.
No, I made a whole song for Reggie. I'm not. Who believes that?
Coaching for him, right? He was Phil Jackson coaching for him.
No, I made a whole.
He consistently glazes because he doesn't like Jabari.
I don't believe neither one of them.
I don't believe neither one of them, bro.
I know, but that's why he's glazing.
When am I glazing?
No, he ain't glazing. He just don't like Jabari, man.
Everybody step to the side.
Exactly.
Right. Everybody's still one at a time. One mic.
Move over. Let me talk to you, Assault 7.
Please do.
Since I'm glazing, I don't glaze nobody. I'm scientifically literate. I go with what's right. All right? And y'all keep acting like that ain't what I do. So time from time, everybody will cry when I do what I do. No problem, no issue. So are you telling me when we look at that question or the natural literal, are you saying we're looking at it from a believer standpoint, or are we looking at it from how the Egyptians saw it? What are you saying?
Well, obviously, your argument is you're looking at it from how the people look at it.
No, I want to know what your argument is.
But I'm going to say my argument is exactly what it is. Are
What
the natural
is it?
literal? No. If you ask an anthropologist, are the natural literal, they're going to say no.
Yeah, they're going to say it's mythology.
Oh,
I agree with that.
So if we ask the question plainly, the question isn't. So if you go to the anthropologist and says, well, they are literal because the people believe, the anthropologist is going to look back at you and say, what are you talking about? So what do people believe? They're not literal. The question wasn't, do the people believe, are they literal? The question is, are the natural literal?
You don't got to talk long.
No, they're not.
You don't got to talk long. So let's come back to it again. So I hate to tell you this, but that's where you're wrong at. Jabari is a priest. Think about that. So if Jabari is a priest, he's supposed to teach what the Egyptians were teaching because he claimed out of his mouth he has reconstructed the Egyptian religion. So Jabari actually must have been talking about what the Egyptians believe or saw. Think about what I'm saying, brother. Real easy, real nice.
I've already thought about it. You've had the argument many a times, and it's the same weak argument because just because he's a priest and he believes that they are real, he's honest as a historian, letting you know that they're not literal.
Wait, so you saying he believes? Hold on.
But he's honest and he's honoring the history and the anthropology and saying that they're not literal.
No, you're not honoring. No, that's not what anthropology does. You messed up again. What anthropology does is
I'm not talking about anthropologists. You see, you messed up on what I said.
You said
Jabari is not anthropologists.
I said Jabari. So you're saying now that Jabari admits that the Egyptians said the Naturu can be literal. You just said that.
What I'm saying right now is it doesn't matter what he believes as a priest. The debate was, are the Netru literal? And he honored history.
And I'm saying that's a reconstruction. And I'm saying y'all hold on. I'm saying y'all made that up. You could look at it like you want to look at it because it was simply a question. And last time I checked, you and everybody else do the exact same thing. You know what y'all do? Y'all look at the question. Y'all look up the word Netru. You figure out it's from the Egyptian culture. You go into the Egyptian culture to find out what it means. Right? That's what y'all all did. Willingly or unwillingly, y'all had to figure it out from the Egyptians. So now, are you now telling me that there's a counter argument to what the Egyptians said? Because now we're listening to anthropologists. You're misframing what anthropologists do. They don't do what you just said they did. What they do is they look at Rome. They look at. Let me finish my statement. You did. You said anthropologists say it's mythology. I'll stop right there. Go ahead, Asar.
You did too. You did too, Unc. All I said was anthropologists don't believe that the Neteru are literal. I didn't say what they did, and they don't believe. You agreed with me. The anthropologists do not believe that the Neteru are literal. So the question of the debate is, are the Neteru literal? Not about what the people think, not about what how a priest should believe. It's are the Neteru literal? And the anthropologists, as you agreed with me, would say it was mythical, not literal.
And I'm saying that wasn't the thing. The thing was they literal? Hold on. The question was it literal? Right now, literal to who? You're saying this. What you telling me now? You're saying all the hold on. The question is open-aired, and you can take it any way you want. I took it as if we need to figure out what the Neteru is, and now we need to figure out what language it's in, and now we need to figure out what the people are saying. Specifically, if you're an Egyptian priest, you're definitely going to look at it and see what the Egyptians thought. And then you would come back to the people and say, well, this is their belief system. This is the ancient belief system, and this is my personal stance. I'm saying that they're not literal.
Once again, you're framing the argument the way you want to frame it, the way you're looking at the title. The title of the argument is the Neteru literal. Now, you can argue it from whatever angle you want to. I'm going to argue it from the facts of what the word literal is.
That's cool.
Argue from the facts of what anthropologists would say. That's not
the argument. That's not the argument. So then,
the argument is, can we prove that they're literal or not? And
so hold on.
You can't prove that they're literal.
Wait a minute. So my question to you is, when we look at the Turin Papyrus and the Manetho's Papyrus, they literally say that the gods worshipped Egypt first. That the gods was the rulers and worshipers, and the demigods was the first kings of Egypt. Am I not right or wrong?
Correct.
I don't believe the Manetho's said that they were literal.
Yes, I did a whole show on it today. Yes, it is.
But I have to go back to the title. Hold on. That's your question.
Oh my God.
I have to go back
to the title. The title don't say either way.
Literal.
Correct. It don't say it.
According to who?
Stop. Everybody stop, man. Everybody stop. Unc, you gotta stop the flim flam.
I'm flim flamming?
Yes, and let me tell you why.
Okay.
If you're gonna deal with the topic, bro.
I am
talking about what the people of Kemet thought.
No issue. Here it goes, sir. Here, do you see this right here, sir? You see that?
Yeah.
I want the audience to just take a look at this and know that in the screen, what you see are the royal cartouches. Royal cartouches is where they put the king's names at. Right? And they put the Neteru in the royal cartouches. So those people during that time believed that the Neteru ruled literally Egypt. Now, anthropologists want to make sure that the people know that, right? We know there's no scientific study of any gods that you can verify and prove. That should not be the issue, right? The issue is, are they literal? Literal to who? So who knew but a select people? Y'all would actually say, but y'all was talking about what we actually believe. If that's the case, what debate would it have been? Because we're gonna all say no. We're gonna say they whatever we thought they believed them to be.
No, that's not true. That's not what Reggie was arguing. Reggie was arguing that they were literal.
No, for the Egyptians, bro. Y'all made that.
No, he didn't, bro.
I can prove.
Now y'all changing it up now. All of a sudden, y'all changing it up now.
No, I think y'all changing it up on purpose, and you know that.
Crazy. Let me go back to this right here. Let me ask you this. Let me ask you, did Reggie said that the Neters were literal? Did Reggie was teaching that the Neters were literal? Yes or no?
Yeah, he was teaching it from going into the language, looking at the language. Yes.
No. Nope.
Yes, man. Tell me what he was. Come on.
Nope. He wasn't going to buy what the Neters was saying. The question to him. No, listen, man. The question is not for the Neters.
No.
Be quiet, man. The question is not for the. Hold on, The question was not directed to the people of Kemet. It was directed to Reggie. And that's why I caught Reggie on this. Listen, watch this. Let me show you. Better not can tell you, man.
'Cause now y'all all
I see his function.
And still studying. I'm still consider myself, even though I'm a master teacher, I still consider.
See, I got Reggie in front of the barber, now. I got him in front of the barber now. And now watch how he's flip-flop.
Nature teachers, right? So there's Dr. Theophila Banger, who is still here. There's Moot Ricchetti that's still here. There's Baba Bonacci that's here, right? There's Mfundishi Jehudimus here. There's Dr. Mario Beatty, and then there's Dr. Cambone. Those are the
Dr. Carr and Monty Carr at Howard University.
Dr. Carr is Dr.
Carr.
I know Dr. Greg Carr,
yes.
Right? And then there are students of them, right? But we still have a handful of the great ones, and that's who we go to, right? That's who the students go to for clarification, right? And the issue is with me is that I have went to the teachers for clarification. I have been here with Mfundishi Jehudimas. I've talked to Baba Bonacci, right? They don't agree with me. I agree with them.
So let me ask you, Brother Reggie, because you confuses me too sometimes. Are you saying that Asa, the one that got in the story,
you know how they do. I'm just letting you know.
Yeah, the one that got chopped up in the story, 14 pieces. Are you saying that Asa is literal?
Well, I'm saying that Asar is literal.
You hear this, Mfundishi?
Now, when I you hear this, you hear this Mfundishi, watch it now. Now he changes it up now.
No, man, you what?
Be quiet, man. Because that's he been debating all this goddamn month, man. What the hell you doing, man? You see what I'm saying? That's all 7. Now they trying to do the bamboozle shit like me.
Off, yo. You think you must think we're brainless people looking at you. You crazy, bro.
No, listen. Here you go.
Yeah.
Go ahead, continue.
Wait.
Now all y'all
I'm not saying that he was a real person.
What?
Uh-oh.
You're not saying he's a real person? Now you're not saying that? Because you know why he's saying that? Because he's in front of Baba now. And he know Mfundishi will correct him. Let's continue.
What are you doing, right? Let me get off this, man.
I'm not saying that he was a real person. I'm saying that he exists in the literature.
Look at yo, had to get that.
Of course, because this video busted up all his blazes.
Because he was man, got busted.
Oh yeah.
See what Reggie should have did? You should have never told Reggie that I was out there with Mfundishi. See, y'all tried to get me, but y'all got caught. Because I'm gonna keep it 100.
You capping, man. I ain't tell that man that. Yo, you gotta stop, man. You wild.
Nah, brother. You never told Reggie that I was out there.
How'd I tell Reggie that?
Reggie didn't know I was there. Nobody knew I was there.
Reggie went there today. He went there. He sent me a video. I didn't tell you. Told me after he.
Just listen. Watch Reggie now. Watch he flim because I got him in front of the Bible. Just listen.
I don't like
14 pieces. Are you saying that Asa is literal?
Well, I'm saying that Asar is literal.
You hear this, Mfundishi?
Yeah. Go ahead, continue.
Wait. I'm not saying that he was a real person.
Whoa. Let's go.
I'm not saying that he was a real person. I'm saying that he exists in the literature. He's described in the literature, right? And then once he's described in the literature, then
not one time did Reggie say any of that in the debate that he's described in the literature. Not one time. He was fighting that the neters were literal, bro.
You serious right now?
Yes, I'm serious. Oh, what part you didn't hear?
So everybody know that Asa wasn't literal.
No, that's damn lie.
Well,
because let me tell you, Tahuti said they were sentient beings. Where they live, they sleep, they ate, they walked. Come on, man, let's continue.
You can see him there. If you want me to say that he's a real person, that's another argument.
What?
Wow, no, yo.
Another argument? Argument that we had for a whole goddamn month. What are you talking about?
He messed that part up, huh?
Remember
that's what y'all been arguing.
No, that's not what we're arguing. Remember, the him Nechachepi, as he's called, he says the Necharu are real. He said that. He says he don't believe that they are actual.
He don't believe that they are literal.
And literal.
Yeah.
They're actual and literal.
And Mfundishi said the same thing to me.
What?
What you just said.
Right.
That he believed that they are real, but not literal.
Now, if I was wrong, Mfundishi would have corrected me. I'm right there in front of him saying Mfundishi said the same thing Jabari said, that they were real, but not literal. How come Mfundishi ain't say, no, he's not? But I tell you what, he did correct Reggie.
Yeah, Miss sa.neter, you scamming right there.
But he did correct Reggie when Reggie said something that was incorrect. Mfundishi corrected him. Let's continue.
But he also says not actual, which throws the whole thing off and makes it and it makes it senseless.
You see Tahuti right here?
Yeah.
Is this real to you?
That's a real statue.
Is it literal?
In the text.
Be quiet, bro. How you gonna hear it, man? Be quiet.
Let me move out.
Nobody to hear you, man.
Oh, my fault. I apologize. I don't like this game. It's very disingenuous.
What you just said,
right?
That he believed that they are real.
Now what?
Not literal.
But then he also says not actual, which throws the whole thing off and makes it and it makes it senseless.
You see Tahuti right here?
Yeah.
Is this real to you?
That's a real statue.
Is it literal?
In the text, it's literal. When he's talked about. No, I'm clear. In the text.
In the text. I'm saying to you, is it literal?
No, so you're asking a bad question.
Now I'm asking a bad question. Oh my God. This is crazy. We've been asking these questions all goddamn month. But he's in front of Mfundishi right now. Let's go.
You're gonna get a bad answer.
No,
you're asking a bad question.
No. See, what you're trying to do is say in the text. Yes, it says that in the text.
Well, that's how we know him.
To you.
You don't think Jabari know it says that in the text? He knows that. We all know that. But I'm asking to you. That's why we asking you the question.
Is Tahuti a literal being?
I only see Tahuti in the text.
That eats and sleep and walk.
I see him described in the text.
Wow.
Right? I see his function in the text. And then I see the symbolism.
You keep saying in the text, and I'm asking you personally.
Oh, it doesn't matter what I believe personally.
Now it don't matter what Reggie believe personally? Come on, man. Come on, Unc. Yo, Unc, man, tap out, nigga. Tap out.
Stop saying my name if you're going to let me talk. Leave me alone.
Talk when I finish.
It's the text.
Because Mfundishi get ready to spank your ass next. Watch when I ask him the question.
Well, I think
it doesn't matter what I believe personally. See, you're dealing with Tahuti. You're dealing with Tahuti, who's going to debate Jabari. Right. You're not dealing with me. I'm a researcher and a scientist.
No, you just debated Jabari.
Yeah. Right. But but his thing is, it's symbolism. He says once you make it that, then you don't have to deal with the reality of it. But to be literal, I got you. I'm looking at it. I got you. I'm looking at it.
Oh, they trying to fight.
Right. I'm looking at you. That's why I called you. So listen. See, what they don't understand is literal only has to do with the text. The word. We got some young kids out here.
Get our young kids out there, get ready to fight. They coming from their program. And look at this. They get mad at me because I said no fighting, no fighting. Watch.
We got no fighting, no fighting, no fighting, no fighting, no fighting, no fighting, no fighting. No fighting. No fighting. No, none of that. Yo, straighten that out, man.
I play basketball. I don't stop.
No, straighten that shit out. No fighting.
Give it back to me real quick. Okay. Okay, so now I understand where you're coming from.
All right, now you understand. Now Reggie understand where I'm coming from, y'all. All of a sudden, now Reggie understands. Come on, man.
No, but you don't understand where I'm coming from. Literal, right, has to do with the meaning of a word. So it has to deal with the text. You think, and you've been misguided by the sa.neter that it means that it's a symbol. No, literal has absolutely everything to do with the letter, with the word, how it's expressed in the text. But the sa.neter is trying to symbolize, he's trying to symbolize it.
When it
right?
comes to talking about that shit you're supposed to talk about.
Let me see where I get Mfundishi to get Unk ass.
For life as we know it. You can't say.
It has a function in English.
The common layperson can understand it.
Made titles with no.
No, I ain't gonna play it yet. I'm gonna wait till Unk jump out the window. Unk, go ahead. You can respond, brother. Who, me?
Yeah, I want to ask you a question.
I'm just making the point that
you can ask me a question.
I'm just making the point. Y'all can say what y'all want to say. It actually y'all wild for this.
Why?
And it's y'all wild because at the end of the day, no anthropologist be held accountable for what the culture that he's studying. And it's crazy how y'all doing this, man. Y'all miseducating the people, man. Anthropologists go into a place, say exactly what it is that they think the people are saying. They give them their own tribal agency, their own African agency. If they say the daggone volcano is literal, the anthropologists will record that and say that these people here say that this is literal. We all know it's scientific work. And so we would never expect the scientists to believe the daggone culture. If that's the case, every culture they go to, they got to believe all the different ideas. It makes no sense, bro. You're miseducating people.
You ain't making no sense now.
Let me finish. You are miseducating people who barely have a 5th grade reading level, and it's horrible what y'all doing right now. Yeah, absolutely. Because only intelligent people clearly understand what I'm saying. No that will go to Hawaii. The Hawaiians literally think that the volcano was a daggone god. I read it today. They believe that. The anthropologists record that.
Mm-hmm.
So now
what we're talking about,
man, forget it. I said what I had to say.
Let me say something. Real quick, man. Hold on.
Hold up, Suntan.
That's what I had to say.
You get everybody, because
I ain't said nothing.
Suntan.
Huh?
Go ahead, brother.
Listen, all I'm saying is this here. You should not be so, disingenuous with the people. When you speak it, listen, man. You
let them talk. Let them talk. Like you always
you sitting up here insulting people.
I'm not listening to you, bro.
Why don't you be quiet, man?
I don't want to hear it.
I'm talking.
You're not talking about the people that's insult me in the chat.
Come on, man.
I'm talking.
And you're not stopping it. So don't say nothing to me what I say back to them. It's ridiculous.
That ain't what I'm saying, man. Listen, let me just go on with my diatribe, man, because you hate when people cut you off.
I don't care, but you heard me, right? You can hear me.
Out of this. Okay. This is what I'm saying.
What I need to do.
You can't sit there. Why don't you be quiet, man?
Because you're about to not be accurate with what you're trying to say.
You don't know what I'm about to be, man.
They reading on the 5th grade level. Most people in America read on the 5th grade level. That's how wild y'all is. Look it up.
Man, come on, man. Quit sorry. Listen, man. Here go the bottom line, man.
Why don't you
shut up, boy?
Come on, man.
man.
That's not true though. 7 Assault on my trip. Am I making this up?
But you talking while I'm talking, Unc.
Yeah, nobody told. Let him get it off, man. Like Unc.
Now, if somebody do that to you, Unc, you going to your little hissy fits.
No, I don't. I just stand up for myself. I advocate
that ain't
myself.
standing up anyway, man. I'm gonna get away from that.
Go now. Go, son.
Listen, we both know that reality is reality, whether they literal or they're not literal. It's a two context debate, right? They can be used as literal when you speaking of certain things in that in the history of the Egyptian way. But what I'm trying to tell you is, we are both sensible and we smart people. We know what's literal and what's not literal. I don't care what they say. Yeah, I'm waving my hand back at you because the same thing, we know that that's not literal, man. They can use it in a literal statement. They can be literal in their beliefs, but in reality, it's not literal. If you want to say it's literal, then you can just go on over to the Abrahamic faith and say Moses opened the sea. You can do both of them saying that that's literal if that's what they believe. But in reality, we never seen the sea get open. In reality, we never seen the neters walk around and be human. Just like Tahuti threw me off last night when he said he believed they beings. See, that's getting spooky, and that's not reality. But none of us.
That was their reality.
Come on. Hey, dude, I didn't ask you nothing, man. Now, getting back to reality, man, we know in reality, whatever they thought back there, we not back there. But we know ain't no sea opening up. We know ain't no falcon heads walking around. Whether the nature is symbolic, man, it's principle. So people can understand. I understand exactly what Jabari's saying. You can't say in an Egyptian argument that one of them is literal and then it's not, because that's the way they believe. But in reality, ain't none of that stuff literal, man. Not far as it's pertaining to reality. So I'll leave it right there, man.
No, don't.
All right. Hold on, King J. You can go. Paul got a special announcement real quick, and then you could go, King J. Nepal?
Oh,
Nepal?
Yeah, you had to make this great. All right, peace, everybody. Peace to everybody on the panel. I'm just letting everyone know I put the tickets at $20. I asked sa.neter if I could do that for this stream only. They were at 30. You know, for the original debate, they were at 50 at one point. Get your ticket for $20 right now. What'd you say? Go ahead.
It's a flash sale. It's a flash sale.
Yes, sir. Yeah, you see what sa.neter has on the screen, flash sale. So get your tickets for $20 only for this stream. The debate is tomorrow. They will go back after the stream is over. They'll go back up to 30. So get your ticket. That's all I wanted to say. All right. Peace, everybody. Go ahead. Thanks.
All right, peace. All right. Go ahead, King J.
Appreciate that, Star. Man, I definitely understand what the brother Unc was saying in regards to.
You slow.
No, I want to get it out, and I want you to let me without,
Yeah, get it out.
You the host. You the host. So I feel like you shouldn't you should be unbiased anyway. Either way in this debate.
I am. Get it out, King J.
So, I do agree with Unc in regards to what he talks about distorting history. Right? When historians look at history, they do something called contextualizing. Right? They look at history in that time period, what those people thought, and they contextualize it accordingly. They don't input their modern 21st century biases into that. That's called distorting history. I think there should have been a little clarity in the debate title, because I think there's two different arguments. Is it like what we think, right? Or is it what the people of the time actually thought? So I think it's two different arguments happening here. One person is arguing what the actual ancient Egyptians actually thought and said and believed. The other person is actually arguing what we think today.
That's because they're stupid, King J. When the title specifically say, are the neters literal? It don't say, do the people think of that the neters were literal? It don't say none of that, man. Like,
so it should have been according to who then?
How was it going to be a debate then, yo?
What the hell is wrong with y'all comprehension, man?
Why do you have a debate then?
Goddamn flyers simply say,
why you have a debate?
Literal. Simple.
So then why y'all scammers the whole time then?
Who scammed you?
Y'all went right to the Egyptian text and looked at the Egyptian words and told us what y'all thought the Egyptians thought. And Jabari,
what y'all doing right now is the inky shit.
Well, you cut me off, and I'm not even mad.
Yeah, that's right. We're gonna keep cutting you
Hey,
off.
Santan, hold on. I want to talk to you though, Santan. Oh, put on your camera. Let me talk to you, sir.
Well, you can talk right now.
We talk to the elder. Can I see your
No,
face?
no.
Yeah, let him talk.
Hold on. I want to I cut King J off. I want King J to finish. I cut him off.
No, I was done. I definitely agree with the brother point that in regards to contextualizing history. I think that's what we have to do. I do think it was a little description in the title as far as it should have been according to who. I think that would have been a little bit more clarity.
All right, so I want to get the other people that ain't speak yet, man. Let me get Revelation. What up, my man?
I'm good. You can hear me?
I hear you, brother.
Peace and blessings to everybody on the panel. I just have two things to say. You should have taken this debate, Sa, because you're surgical right now with this. I'm actually enjoying what you're doing. And this is my question, because I just looked at Mfundishi and yourself and Reggie. And I actually saw Reggie say that he agrees with Mfundishi. So my question is this: if Reggie agrees with Mfundishi and Mfundishi agrees with Jabari, does that mean that Jabari won the debate? Or because I didn't see the debate, but I'm just asking. That's my question, sir.
No, I'm still sticking on that. To me, it was a draw. Now I don't know what y'all see, but to me, it's a draw.
No. I'm not really judging from, because like I didn't see the debate, but like I'm saying, if Jabari and Mfundishi holds the same, they agree with each other, and then Reggie just said that he agrees with Mfundishi. So what does that mean?
I'm not doing that.
Use your common sense, Revelation.
Yeah, don't ask me.
You need to buy that debate, Revelation. That's what you need. That's common sense at this point.
And it's $20 right now.
Is there anybody here that saw the debate? Most of you guys did, right?
No,
we saw it for sure.
Yeah, we all saw it.
Yeah.
Okay, so see that you guys saw the debate, and then you just saw Reggie agree with somebody that posed the same views as Jabari. Wouldn't you say that Jabari won the debate?
That's not what happened.
But
okay,
that's exactly
what the hell y'all wanted to see. Hell, we already know the common sense is out the door. We already realized that now.
Hurt, boy.
I ain't hurt. Shoot, what? I ain't never hurt.
You are.
How am I hurt?
Yeah,
What? Let me. Right. Assault 7. Is it true? What's the average reading level?
No, I don't want you to go. I don't want you to go there. I want to go right back. Let me go to Ashe.
20 minutes ago.
No, I want to go to Ashe. I want to get the people that ain't speak yet. Ashe, you on the mic.
Peace to the panel, man. You hear me, Si? I'm good.
I hear you good.
Okay, good.
Peace,
peace. I think that I agree with you, Si. That is more of a tie. I was saying it was gonna be a tie way before this off because nobody can make the absolute statement, because you're going to see even within the text that Reggie's represents. Sometimes you're going to see them allegorically speaking. Sometimes you're going to see them being spoken in a literal sense. You know what I mean? So you can't apply that absolute non-literal or literal, because it goes both ways. Right. I think Tahuti dirtied it up with the super pseudo claim of the alien, basically, and them being. I think that dirtied up the entire conversation. Where when we was looking at things like the Apis, Bucas, we was even observing even Ricchetти said that the netures are everything in life, encompassing life. Like, come on, man, like that's deep. So we got to first define the netures. And I'm gonna land it with this. I think it's a two-step. When Jabari says stuff like, well, we know that the Apis is not the deity. Well, Kemetic class 101, especially within the Black community, the netures are not deities. That's misleading. Once you get to looking at them in that form and that idea, now it's kind of crazy, because you have netures that are not in this quote unquote like this deified state. You know what I mean? You have the Ankh, you have the Aku, which is the ancestors. Are these ancestors allegorical? No, they're not. The Nasut, his role he's seen as a neter on the planet. Is he the allegory? No, he's not. He's a real person, and he's a neter. You know what I mean? Every Nasud is an operating neter. This is things that you can't deny, and these are real people. So we got to get the definition of neter first, and then we got to go from there. But as long as we keep on kind of go at it from this God standpoint, we gonna be messed up.
All right. Let me get my sister, the Coach K, in the building. Afro Nation, shout out to Afro Nation in the building. What's going on, sis?
Peace.
Peace, fam.
Love
ain't
the
coming
queen.
here to do too much tonight. I really just wanted to speak on the fact that because so many people seem to be, like we said, having this conversation around this debate title, and maybe it did need a little bit more clarification, but I'm pretty much going to say this. I think because there's been like 50 million videos done that's kind of muddied the waters in between the debate, before the debate, now after debate, that's part of the reason why we're having such a big question about what this conversation was even about in the first place. Because if you go back to the initial night that Jabari and Reggie were talking about setting up this debate, then everybody who was there knows that this conversation started because of a statement that Reggie heard Jabari say.
Mm-hmm.
Reggie heard Jabari say that he did not believe that the Neteru were literal. And Reggie came in to challenge that. And that's why we ended up with this conversation about whether the Neteru are literal or not. It never had anything to do with what the ancient Cometics thought. Jabari always said that he knew that the Cometics believed it, that they were real and literal. That was never what the debate ever was about, and nor was it ever supposed to be about.
Thank you.
So I just wanted to clarify that for all the people that keep pretending as if this conversation was ever supposed to be about what the ancients thought. Jabari already agreed that. They both did on that first conversation. You guys can all go back, because they done did 50 million videos, so you might have to really scroll, but you can go back and you can find that first initial conversation of why we got here today. And you will see that this conversation started not because of what the Cometics thought, but because of what Jabari thought. And I'm going to leave it at that.
Thank you. Correct. I agree. Let me get...
It's not really.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
So you saying that a person who has claimed to reconstruct the religion, a priest of On, a priest of the shrine, a practitioner, say he don't believe it, but he said the ancient Egyptians did? Ladies and gentlemen, I'll see y'all later, man. I'll holler y'all later on, man. No problem. It's fixed.
Peace out.
That wasn't the debate. Again, that wasn't a debate. If y'all can't understand conceptualizations of conversation when you're having them in context, then of course we'll keep going in circles. But the debate, again, was never about the ancient Cometics. Reggie came in to challenge Jabari on his beliefs. So I don't care if he's a Kemetic priest. Those are his beliefs, and he was challenged on what he believed.
Based off of ancient.
How credible is he?
No. Reggie based it off of ancient Kemetic. What Jabari believed, like y'all said, is not based on ancient Kemetics. Y'all are saying that he ain't doing what the Kemetics said.
So how credible is he if he's not utilizing the ancient people?
The point is that was never the conversation. Y'all can stick on that all you want. It was never the conversation.
Relax. I just want you to know, Reggie. Hold on. Y'all don't mess up. The sis can comprehend well. Sis, Reggie challenged him based off of his priestly background. That's all. He challenged him on that.
No, Reggie came in based on a statement he made, and he said that several times in the videos after. He said it was based off the statement Jabari made, and he wanted to challenge that statement.
Yes, as an Egyptian.
Because he played the video. Because he played the video of Jabari saying it.
No, man, can y'all just stop it, man? Because Jabari...
No, stop being in denial. Stop being in denial. The reality is the debate was never about the ancient Kemetics. Y'all are moving the goalposts. Y'all are trying to make it be something it never was. And that's why everybody's so confused because of y'all. Not because of the debate topic, not because of Jabari, and not even because of Reggie. Because of all of y'all sitting around pretending that this started because of something that it was never about.
I know you yelling at us, though.
Ain't nobody here.
Just the way I talk, and you can take it. You know why? It's the toughest environment. So y'all say.
That's right. That's right.
Come on, man. What's
I want to
wrong
ask
with
y'all
y'all,
a
man?
question. Got him. Sa.neter, can I ask
What's
you a
wrong
question?
with you? Why you so weak when it comes to a woman speaking to you, but when the man hollering, you can fall back. Just fall back. You don't like what I'm saying? Fall back. Fall back. You don't like it? Be quiet.
I'm gonna get you in a whole video. I'm gonna make.
Nah, chill. You ain't gonna
Do whatever you want to do, bro, because you ain't got nothing to get on me. I don't care what you do. Like I said, you weak, and your statements prove you're weak.
You're not gonna do that, brother. You're not gonna go that.
I'm gonna tell you 8 to 80 blind.
Yo. Let's move forward. Let me go to Cam Netter. Let's go, brother.
Peace to the panel.
Top all that.
I think what Mfundishi said in that video just proved what we always were saying, because he showed the separation from it. He showed that you can't even become a vessel for the netters without going through the opening of the mouth. So prior to that, none of those things that y'all saying are netters, because everything that y'all claiming that are netters are all vessels. And even the Shabaka Stone tell you that on line 59 and line 60, it tell you it come into existence through all of that clay, wood, materials, and all of those things. And you have to go through the opening of the mouth first in order for it to be a proper vessel. Prior to that, it is just a thing. It's not a net, or it wouldn't even, y'all can't even do that. So I feel like y'all up here playing with the information. And like the sister said, that was not the title. People keep wanting to switch the title even after Reggie and Jabari agreed on it. And then Reggie cried about what he agreed on the title to be. So it's just kind of crazy.
So you agree,
Are those
Jabari,
vessels
wrong,
netters? Are those vessels netters?
Thank you, brother.
How do you perform the opening away to a natural force?
No. Did y'all just not hear what he just
That
said?
made no sense.
This is
Did
wild.
y'all hear what Kim Netter just said, though?
He made no sense.
No, hold on. Everybody stop. The sister at the top of her beautiful lungs yelled that Jabari himself didn't believe that the daggone Egyptians believed the netter was literal. Remember she said that? Then you come right back, brother, right? And you're saying, what are you saying? Jabari says they are literal to the Egyptians. Then you come back and say the text don't say it at all. Somebody lying. Which one of y'all lying?
I'm gonna tell you who's lying. And you, my man. And you, my man.
Let Kim Netter talk.
But you're scamming. Hold up, but you're scamming. I want to catch you out here now. And you know I cut you. Hold up, remember when you came in and you was agreeing with Reggie, and I said, "Unc, do you know what the title is, Unc?" You looked up at me and said, "What's the title?" I said, "The title is, Unc, are the netters literal? Not that is the Egyptians." And you said, "Oh, I'm going with Jabari." Do everybody remember that?
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
I do remember that. That was kind of wild, but I think over the course of time.
Wait a minute.
I told you the title. It's like you knew exactly what. Hold up. You knew exactly what the title was, and I told you. That's when you switched up and said, "Oh nah, I'm going with Jabari on this one."
So now we're just incoherent. You can't understand what I was just saying. Ain't what you just came off and threw everybody off with, bro. So there's two separate issues, man. You got to stop this.
You knew what the title was.
Stop this. That's not talking about what I'm talking to Kim Netter about. And
I'm talking to you about. You knew the title.
No, but I was in the middle of making a statement.
Right. And did you know the title? Yes or no? Did I say that to you? Yes or no,
And in confusing fashion, you coming with the foolery. That's called
He's trying to save Kim Netter.
Nothing. You ain't caught me nothing. You trying to save Kim Netter and the sister at the same damn time.
No, I'm asking you.
They don't need saving.
They don't gotta save me. I'm saying the same thing Jabari said, and that's what the
Jabari don't believe the netters are real, and he's not going by the comedic understanding. How are y'all letting him define what the netters is?
Because
wait, Suntan, slow down. I want to say that one more time. If he's not going by the comedic understanding, and he's like the sister said, he's doing his own thing. He's not going by the ancient comedic understanding how they viewed the nature. But it's the ancient comedic people who have this word. So are we allowing Jabari to create his own definition?
No, because Jabari is going by what the comedic said.
No, he just said
Be quiet. Jabari said that the netter are real. He said, but they are not literal. That's what he said, man.
Exactly.
I gotta stop.
Hey, Sa, let me ask you a tough question. Let me ask Sa a tough question. Can you name something that's real and not literal real quick?
That's wild.
Yes.
Freedom.
Wow.
Go ahead.
Love. Wow.
Love.
Hootie.
Freedom.
Hootie. Be quiet.
Freddy Krueger.
I ain't doing it.
Be quiet, y'all. Hootie.
No, I ain't gonna be quiet, bro. You tripping.
Hootie is real, but he's not literal.
Man,
what's the definition? We got now. If you get the definition of real, you're not going to say what you
We
say.
ain't doing all that. We ain't doing all that. Y'all
No,
know
we ain't got to do all that. But I'm just letting you know that ain't how that works.
All right.
Are you saying that real and literal are synonymous in definition?
He did that on purpose, yo.
That's what he's trying to say.
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, he clearly ain't looked it up.
Are synonymous?
Come on, Ashe. You jumped out the window, man.
Are you saying real and literal are synonymous, Ashe?
It's a bunch of nonsense.
No, it's not.
Okay, I'm not hearing any answers.
So Netta, why you do that, though, yo?
That's because he can't answer.
I'm crazy, man.
I'm never getting off of it, yo. Why you just do that, though, yo?
Yo, man.
I was talking to Kim Netta, making a clear statement, and then you dove in with this extra wild conversation.
Well, this is why. Well, watch this. Well, watch this. This is why they're wild. Because the definition of real refers to something that actually exists in fact, rather than being imaginary.
This is why breathing is
rather than being imaginary.
You see,
Jabari say he don't like using
Statues do exist in fact. Paintings exist in fact. Storybooks exist in fact.
You gotta peep it. Real refers to something that actually exists in fact, rather than being imaginary, fake, or abstract. It is genuine, authentic, and tangible. So is Tahuti tangible?
That statue is.
Is Tahuti tangible?
Yeah, it's tangible. It's everything that's in that definition. Yeah.
Yes, he's
how is
real.
Tahuti tangible? Explain how Tahuti is tangible.
That statue is.
We can touch him. We can feel him.
They wilding. They're wilding. They're wilding out. Hold on, wait. So wait, hold on. Hey, listen to this real quick, because Jabari was the same guy who said, "Can you smack Ra?" But we got Seven Asara up here saying that the netures are real and they're tangible. Definition of tangible: to touch or capable of being precisely identified, physically grasped. So you telling me I can physically grasp Tahuti?
Jabari asked a question.
No, let Seven Asara stand up like a man, because he kept asking me this question. This is what he wanted.
I'm here. No, you can't physically grab Tahuti, but read the definition.
So he's not
of literal.
tangible.
They have two different definitions. Read the definition of literal. Because
we're dealing with real right now. We're not gonna let we're dealing with real right now. We're dealing with real.
The debate was about literal.
Hold on, wait, because Jabari, watch this, because Jabari agrees that they're real. So hold on, watch this. Look, listen to him. He's squirming.
I'm not squirming. I'm here.
All right. One at a time, man. One mic, y'all. Everybody, one mic. That's Mfundishi say. Listen, y'all.
Spiritual mind of somebody who has been deceased. When you create a statue, after you finish, there's something called the opening of the mouth ceremony.
Right.
So after the statue is complete, they take an adaz and they put it up to the mouth and they say, "May you speak in the afterworld and tell me what is there." Put it to the nose. "May you breathe in the afterworld and come back to me. May you see in the afterworld so that you can record to me what is." Because as we were beginning to read some of these texts were actually, it seemed like it was in another world, but it was actually the Sahara, when it was the green Sahara. There was lakes there, seas there. That's in the text, but it looked like it was just a dream world. So just like, and let me say this to help people's mind. Everything you say is still being said. Everything you think is out in the universe. When I was getting the copyright on my book, they gave me several copyrights from the office. So as soon as I do my next one, I can send it right in. If you're an inventor, the same thing happens. The reason why is because once you say it, it's in the universe. I can be in Timbuktu and somebody else can pick it up. So now I'm coming back around about the book of Pert and Peru. So this is the recording of somebody's afterlife. And Anui took his whole life to write that. He didn't sit down and write it at one time. He took him 20, 30, 40 years to write this. So he's consulting the ancestors. Wow. He's consulting the Necharu. He's tapped into the spirit world. And he's recording what he sees and what he feels and what the elders are telling him. So it was like it's like a real movie. So when you're reading the Pert and Peru and you're looking at the afterlife, it looks like it's some dream world, but it's an afterworld. He's telling you the challenges you have to go through. He's telling you, the obstacles you have to go through. But if you're living by Ma'at, you will be victorious.
Beautiful, man.
So you got a lot of psalms and prayers there that help you fortify yourself to be able to meet these challenges. Just like if you're a football player, you got to go through some training to be hit, how to hit. So the priests are telling you, I'm giving you training for the afterworld. This is what's coming at you.
Okay, being that we're talking about the afterworld, what is the soul journey after physical death?
Okay, let me just...
Go ahead.
Nobody knows the total journey.
Okay.
All we
according
know,
to the teachers, I'm saying.
According to the teachers, right.
Of the
Just
ancient
like
Kemetic.
the limit of anything has never been met. The ceiling of knowledge has never been met. And it is infinite.
Oh, you sucking your thumb, man?
What, man? I'm looking at my screen. What are you talking about?
I thought you were sucking your thumb for a minute.
Sucking my thumb?
Oh, okay.
What?
No,
so we do know. So for example, I heard people say that, the Kemetic were obsessed with death. No, they were obsessed with life. They realized that you might only be here for 100 years in the physical life, but spiritually, we're here millions of years, billions of years. I gave a lecture once, sa.neter, at Princeton University, and this elder jumped up and stopped my lecture right in the middle and said, "Son, you seem to be too young to be pouting this profound information." I said, "Sir, you are hypnotized by the illusion of my youth. I am billions of years old. I was here before the earth came into existence. And all of that is still in the Akashic records and available to us."
Powerful, brother, powerful.
Even with the sun.
Hold up.
I'm just adding to it. No, I'm just adding to it. Because it's nature. Because it is something that actually exists. Because it's literal, right? The sun's journey, right, during the day into the night, right? That is also later incorporated into humans. This journey of the 12 hours of the night that the sun has to go through when the sun is weak. It's a flesh. It's almost death, and it needs the other Necharu to help him with, right? And then is reborn, and then you could see him reborn from Nut. Nut gives birth to him. And so they incorporate that because that is actually natural, right? So it's not spooky. It's all based on natural evidence of existence. And
consciousness continues.
No, that's what I was saying.
Yes. Yeah. Consciousness can out water. Consciousness is all around. Essence is being recreated just like a cell. Now, total consciousness won't.
Were living. The people of Kemet.
Yes.
Yes.
Did they believe that the Netchers? Yes.
Did they believe that the Netchers were literal?
Yes.
Go ahead.
And by literal, you mean what?
Living.
Yes. Okay. So I just want to make sure.
Right.
Because sometimes it's semantics that's dividing people.
All right. Hold up.
Repeat.
The reason I'm here today is because, come here, Reggie. The reason I'm here today is because we got Brother Reggie saying that Jabari is contradicting or misusing what you said. And then we have Jabari saying Reggie is misusing what you said. And so that's what I said when I first came up, right? So I want to get it for myself, from you to the people, because we're going to say it the way it is. And so now, back to this again. Did the people of ancient Kemet believe that neters were real or literal living beings? Hold up. You read it again, or you got it?
Read it again, sir.
Okay. Did the people of ancient Kemet believe that the neters were real, living, or literal beings?
I said, did the people of Kemet believe it? What?
Okay, yes. So the answer to that is yes, because the common people understood nature. They lived with nature. So they understood that the nature were divine spiritual energies, divine living spiritual energies that we need for existence. So, for example, we need air. You can't see air. So they had something like shoe. So they would have a symbolic picture of shoe, which is something that's real, but I had a symbolic image of it to represent something that's real. So
see that?
Man, cap, man. Y'all cap, dog.
That's deep, man. So that's real.
Image of it is real. But
it was just a word.
Is shoe literal? No,
it was a word.
To priest, a Nezarach shoe, a Nook shoe. They're saying, I give homage to shoe. I am shoe. Shoe exists. That's the prayer that they would do. A Nezarach Jehuti. A Nook Jehuti. Jehuti. I give homage to Jehuti. Now they know this guy, this statue here is not Jehuti. But it's an image, a symbolic image of something that is real.
Thank you. Did everybody hear that?
Hold on, wait. sa.neter, did you just hear that? He just said, hold on, wait. He just said it's a symbolic image of something that is real.
That's what Jabari been saying, bro.
Yeah. What?
Why y'all don't hear?
Yeah, I thought you knew that.
Oh my
No. Hey, brothers. Jabari is saying that
he literally been saying that they are real, but not literal. Is what he said. Real, but not literal.
Yo, I say, everybody be quiet, y'all. I say, that's what Jabari been saying, bro. He said they are real, but not literal.
Capping.
But okay, sa.neter, and I'm telling you, this is the issue with that. Within the definition of real, it features being tangible. Real and tangible are synonymous.
Said he don't like
now, hold on, Suntan, stop doing that because I don't want to yell, Suntan. I don't want to talk over nobody. Hey, Suntan, I don't need you to do that, bro. I don't talk over you, family. It's okay. So within the definition of real, we have tangible. So when Jabari makes statements like, can you smack Ra in the definite, and then you say no, but in the same breath, he says they're real.
No, that was my bad. Go ahead, I say.
No, it's fine. You know, so like, it's almost like double talk. And then listening to Mfundishi himself, I'm going to be real, you know, and you probably ain't gonna like this, but a lot of that was wild. The whole he's been here for billions of years. He mentioned the Akashic records. Right. So when you going that wild, how credible are you?
You're not
getting that wild. How credible are you?
The energy that it represents.
What energy? What energy? Hold on, sa.neter. What energy?
No, this is me myself talking.
Hold on. Let me respond.
Oh, my bad. Oh, me myself. Okay, me myself. What energy?
Me myself ain't got a chance to speak, and I've been waiting.
Can you tell me the energy though, since you cut me off to say energy?
Okay. Now, what I'm saying is like a saw represents the
energy for resurrection.
Can you be quiet while we talking to him?
Yeah, but the earth is flat, so we need to fix that first.
Come on, man. Come on.
No, man, because you stopped me, yo, and did this whole long thing and put our own purpose, bro.
Then we gonna go.
Yeah, you did it on purpose, sir.
When you get a chance, sa.neter.
Man, look at all that, yo.
Okay,
All right,
all
holler
right.
at y'all later on, man. I'm gonna
Yeah,
go do my
please, so we
thing.
can get to the
Nah,
next
come on,
thing. All
Unc,
right.
you gonna speak?
Oh, hell
We're
no.
gonna be on this channel later though, anyway.
He
So
said that 3 times.
matter.
Okay,
But
go.
look, here's what I'm saying though, right? Since I ain't
I
got a
am
chance, ain't
mostly
nobody called on me, so I got to call on myself. But shout out to sa.neter and Unc and them. But
No,
look,
you didn't know. You cut me off. So I want to know this
but
energy. No, you cut me
that's
off
what I'm
to
about
say
to
energy.
explain. That's what I'm about to explain. The
Go ahead.
energy that a SAR represents, or the natural force, is the force of eternal resurrection, right? Then when you look up, did the Egyptians
Eternal
believe?
resurrection.
Listen, man, can I just speak for a few more seconds? Then you cut me off.
Come
What
on,
I'm
bro,
saying,
because that's
what I'm
wild,
saying,
bro. You
listen
throwing
to,
out crazy terms.
I get it,
You can
but you can look it
define
up, though.
eternal
You can just look it up.
resurrection.
Just
What is
type it in
that?
and look it up. Don't interrupt me. Just type it in and look it up after I'm done
Oh
speaking.
wow, he's gonna
This
take
is
us
crazy.
down this road.
All right, I could be done if you would stop doing what you're doing.
Go ahead, my
All right.
bad.
Thank you. Just give me 60 more. I don't even need 120 seconds. Just give me 60 of them. Here's what I'm saying. When you type in a SAR, the energy or the force that a SAR represents, it'll tell you, right? Then it'll ask you, then I asked it, right, did the Egyptians believe in a real, literal, eternal life? And it says yes. So the answer is yes. It was literal and symbolic. It's both. Reggie said it wasn't the forces of energy, so he was wrong on that point. Jabari only went with the symbolic, so he was wrong
What
on that
kind
point.
of forces? We only got 4 forces. Can you name these forces?
I will tell you right now. The forces of nature, right, is literally what the definition of netters tell you. When
Are
you type
forces
in
of nature literal?
Yes. Yes.
So what we doing?
So what you asking? No.
All right, this is what
Netters,
we doing.
netters are forces of nature.
Hold on. This is what we doing. Let me ask you real quick. Me, myself. You hear me?
Yeah, I hear you, bro. What's good, son?
Do you have any degree on African studies?
No, I ain't get that far.
No, hold on. Do you have any degree on Kemetic studies?
I got a degree on reading comprehension.
All right, that's what you got a degree on?
Yeah, you don't even know that's
okay,
a real
go ahead. I'm just listening to you, brother.
No,
I'm just saying, the reason I'm asking you that is because y'all want to say Jabari wrong. Shay, you there?
I'm saying both of them wrong.
Hold on, brother.
Yeah, I'm in here, man. I'm in here.
I'm done with you. Shay, do you have a degree on African history?
No, I don't.
But y'all want to say Jabari's wrong.
Man, Jabari got his degree.
Wait. If Jabari's not good,
I'm done. I'm going to you now, Do you have a degree on African history?
That's a good question.
That's crazy.
That's an Unc response.
That's my man.
Unc for sure know he a professional in everything.
Come on, man. Y'all playing with me.
Hold on. I'm done with you. Hey, King J.
No, I don't have a degree, sir.
But all y'all dudes over here don't have a goddamn degree on African history or nothing. But y'all sitting up arguing with a goddamn professor, a college professor.
Mfundishi got one
because he's wrong.
Hold on. Let me finish. Arguing with a college professor who got 3 or 4 goddamn degrees. 3 or 4. Goddamn, he got 2 master's degrees. Be quiet, man. He got 2 master's degrees. 2 of them.
Yeah.
And he got a history degree. But y'all sitting up here trying to argue with him and tell him he's wrong. And he been doing this. This is crazy shit that's in our community. But if it was a white man, you know damn well you'll be praising this white boy.
Uncle Wood though.
Silent.
They too.
No, not here.
They too.
Please let me
myself
speak.
would not care. If you wrong, you wrong.
Hey, sir, I'm ready to go.
Yeah, he called out y'all COINTELPRO move.
Okay, you can speak.
And I say you was wrong, bro. Hey, and we gonna get back to what we was.
All right, brother. You're done. You're done for the day, man. You think you believe the earth is flat, brother. So
hey, I believe that you don't know what the shape of it is, just like I don't.
All right. Go ahead. You got it.
Yep.
Back to the question. And I was talking to Kim Netter and his sister. Kim Netter and his sister clearly said that Jabari, quote unquote, don't believe that the nature aren't literal. But he says, but the ancient Egyptians do. Right? No one will answer that question. So that means as a Kemetic priest, why doesn't he believe as a Kemetic priest? See what I'm saying? Now watch.
Because we in 2026.
Look, listen to what I'm saying.
We live in the age of information. I thought you was a scientist.
I'm talking, sis. Here you go.
Let him go, sis. And then you can go respond.
You gotta share my screen, so you gotta put it up. It won't come up. I don't know why it won't come up. You got too many screen shares. You got too many people with the. Hold on. I'm gonna do it again. Hold on. Yeah.
Oh, damn! I was cutting up. I was putting up sa.neter.
Hey, don't worry about it. You got to get. Damn, you just took my thing down. You got to get.
No. What it is, I got Mfundishi up there. That's what it was.
All right, here you go. So I'm gonna teach now. So now we're teaching. This Wikipedia deals with biblical literates, right? It says biblical literates believe that unless the passage is clearly intended by the writer as allegory, poetry, or some other genre, the Bible should be interpreted as literal statements by the authors. Now, this picture right here, biblical literates believe that the story of Noah's Ark depicted in this painting by Edward Hicks is historically accurate. They literally believe that. I'm saying that the ancient Egyptians is not immune to being literalists. That's a real thing there. Now, the fact that the priest, right? The priest says that the ancient Egyptians, the common folk, would be literates, but a damn priest himself is teaching that they're not. I think that's a contradiction. Now, as for sa.neter clearly said before sa.neter got me off and mixed up for 25 minutes, right? Do you know that you said that the people in Kemet didn't think they was literal, but Jabari said they was? But Jabari said that the people in Kemet said that the nature was literal. You said all the text you read said they wasn't. So how come you ain't gigging the great Jabari on that? sa.neter, I'm not talking to nobody else.
Because you just mixed all that up. That's not what I said either.
Yeah, hold on. You said, you start howling screaming. You said, in the text, the netter ain't literal. Did you not say that?
Yeah, I said in the text, it say that they come through vessels.
Thank you, sir. So thank you.
Are literal.
Hold on, why are you jumping in? Well, hold on. See, y'all can play. Y'all can't play with a scientifically literate person. See, y'all playing a game. What y'all won't do is answer the question. I keep telling you, Reggie was critiquing Jabari off of being an Egyptian priest, right? Y'all keep separating Jabari the priest from Jabari the atheist. Now we know Jabari is an atheist now. He's an atheist because he don't believe in none of that. Right?
Nigga, you atheist.
Reggie don't believe in none of it.
Fine. So hold on. Let's all put on the so let's put it all on the table. I'm always getting gigged for being an atheist. Now we find out all y'all is.
Because atheists are stupid. They believe in nothing.
Just said in 2026, we don't believe in none of that. You right, sis? Join the club. Appreciate y'all.
Respond.
Appreciate y'all. So answer the question though, sa.neter. Why ain't you telling Jabari, the priest, how come he don't believe in what the ancient Egyptians believe? Somebody make that make sense. Nobody's holding
right, because the text don't say that they was literal. You trying to make the text say it's literal.
No, Jabari said that. Jabari said that. He said he believed that the ancient Egyptians believed they was literal though, sa.neter.
No, he didn't. He said he believed that.
No, come on, man.
He believes they're real, not literal.
Right.
Man, he keep on twisted because I was so about to tell him to pull that clip up.
Straight.
No, we're
talking. I was so about to tell him to pull that clip up because he literally say himself that they are real, but not literal.
Hold on, we're talking about.
That's what he said.
Hold on. So y'all saying Jabari is saying that the Egyptian people don't think that the netter are literal? Is that what y'all saying?
He didn't say the people. He said
no.
natures.
I'm
he didn't say the people.
I'm asking
you like putting words in people's mouths.
Y'all jumping in. Y'all getting real tricky now.
Misrepresenting.
Hold on. Are you saying that the Egyptian people never thought that their gods was literal?
That's not the question.
I'm asking. That is the question. Because Jabari
no,
said,
that's your question.
Would you tell him, man?
Jabari just said that, man. He said that he understood that the Egyptian people thought it was literal.
No, that wasn't.
Pull that up.
Debate.
Pull that up.
So hold on.
Never knows, man.
hold on. So y'all saying Jabari said the Egyptian people don't believe it's literal. So now
It didn't have nothing to do with what the people
no.
thought.
Hold on. Hey, but I do. So handle me on where I'm at. So I'm gonna ask y'all now. How in the hell did the Egyptian people escape 350,000 years of believing shit is literal?
Man, you went down a whole nother rabbit hole.
Jesus
All right, man.
Christ.
You know what, yo?
God, he
I
let him out of
understand
Egypt.
when I'm in a situation where
Moving the goalpost.
Yeah, he
comprehension.
done went down a whole nother rabbit hole.
Moving the goalpost.
So y'all don't
We
understand what I'm
just gonna
saying?
keep going in circles, I guess.
So I'm gonna ask y'all a direct question. I'm talking to you, sis, since you want to have fun.
But
Coach
they
K,
got
hold
determinatives
on.
though. So how would you try to make them literalists?
No. Hold on for a minute. I never said that. I'm saying,
Yo, the next one to speak out of turn, you're going in the back for a minute, man.
right. I'm saying, are y'all telling me that the Egyptian priests are unlike any other human beings on planet Earth and don't think they gods could be literal? That's what I'm asking y'all now. The hell with the debate. I'm asking y'all now because this is madness now. Because I know what y'all are trying to do. I'm talking to Kim Netter and Coach K. Are y'all both saying that the ancient Egyptian people at 4,000 BCE at no point in time thought that they gods really walked the earth and was literal and real? I said literal and real. Is y'all trying to convince us of that? Because that's what we going at. See, this is what this whole conversation is really about, but y'all scam me. So that's the question again. Clear question. Go ahead, clear. Michael Ross, you can jump into all y'all. Answer the question. Don't flim me. Where you at? Don't run. I see you hiding. Where the hell is a SA-7? Where you at? Stay there. I'm
right
asking
here.
y'all.
Right
A
here.
SA-7?
Right
Are you telling me that the Egyptian people at 4,000 BCE, the common folk on the farms, right in the wilderness, are you telling them hunter-gatherers, right, tribes, are you saying they didn't believe that they gods could manifest on earth literally and was real? Is that what you telling me? I'm asking all y'all. I'm muting out right now. Watch, ladies and gentlemen, watch they start flamming. Nobody will answer the question directly. Watch this. Go.
Yes, they did, just like you have today. Hold up, let me answer. Just like you have today that the Muslims believe that Allah and all that and Muhammad was real. Ain't nothing changed from then to now. Just like
I never asked you.
Let me finish.
You can't save a hole. I didn't ask you. No, I didn't.
Let me finish, brother. Just like today, you have the Hebrews who believe in Yah, who believe in Moses, who believe in parting the Red Sea, who did all of that. So you're going to always have the pseudo people in the community that believe in these deities. Yes, some of them, not all of them, but you have some of them that, yes, believed in that. We all know that.
Come on, yo, I'm asking Coach K, bro.
Oh,
Coach K.
they know that already.
No, they don't. I'm Coach K.
That was not the topic of the debate.
I'm asking Coach K. Coach K? Calling Coach K. Coach K is out of there.
No, I'm here.
Could you answer the question, please, sis?
So if you were listening, I gave that answer the other night.
What was it?
And I stated that we all know already that the ancient Comedics believed that they were literal and real.
Yes.
However,
thank you, sis. Thank you, sis.
No, she's still going.
She did good.
However, that is not true for all of the ancient Comedics. Everyone did not believe that. Those are certain groups of people that were practicing, and in certain types of people and classes of people that really dug into that. But y'all want to generalize. So yeah, we were going to say yes, the ancient Comedics did believe that they were real and literal, if you want to generalize them all in.
Right.
Okay, thank you. Kim where? Kim where? Kim Netter? My fault. Kim Netter?
Oh, okay. I didn't know who he was talking to. So I don't believe that they believed that they was literal.
Oh.
Because even in their own writing, they tell you that the things that they come through are literal, but these are energies and forces that embody those things. So,
exactly.
No.
Okay, so since we can all agree here that the ancient culture at 3,000, 1,200 BCE, common folk believe it was literal, then why or how come the priests ain't teaching that? And the priest is an atheist like me that don't believe that. Funny people. I'm done. Appreciate y'all, man.
What's funny is you trying to
show
move the
me?
goalposts and act like you made a point. That's what's funny.
Could you
That's
show me where the priest
hilarious,
said
yo.
that?
Hilarious.
No, Kim Netta, no. Kim, hey,
That's
No,
funny.
show me. No, show me where the priest said they was literal.
Here you go, Kim Netta.
He can't because he don't study or read nothing. He just talking for Reggie.
Manetto said.
No, show me where he said it, because y'all tried to do.
No, Manetto said it.
Hold on. You got to show me where he said it, because y'all tried to do that same thing with Jabari. Y'all said, well, Reggie, hold on, let me finish, because Reggie tried to do that same thing with Jabari. He said, oh, in any of his sources, did it say the word literal and say that they're not literal? So I didn't see none of that in none of that. So you got to show me that.
What are you talking about? I don't look. Separate me from.
Show me the Manettos you talking about where he say they was literal.
Everybody,
show me that quote where it say they literal.
Bro, come on, bro. You playing with me? I did a whole show.
Even if it don't use the word, okay. If you did a whole show, you should be able to go to that little portion real quick and just show me.
I want you to do some homework now.
The Manettos come from the Greeks.
Yeah, she knows she wouldn't say
so
that.
Why are we even talking about them? Because we're the conversation that you're posing is about ancient Kemetic. So why are we even talking about Greeks?
Egyptian priest. Egyptian priest. He was a Greek.
You need another source, bruh. You need another source.
No, what y'all
I would still like to hear whatever that quote is to see what exactly he's saying that quote say.
It's right here. Did you see it on the screen? Hey, yo, here go the screen. I'm showing my source. Don't talk me to death. I'm sourced up. Who y'all talking to? This is called Egyptos. Manettos wrote this, and it's clear.
Yeah, the Greek.
All right, it say value.
Hey, I bet you, Dr. Ma, I don't believe that the Netzers were literal.
Hey, man, first of all, y'all
break it down for us. Don't let him throw you off. Break it down. Let me hear it.
Right here. So it's just talking about how Manettos actually presented a mythical look. It says Manetto, Egyptian.
You said mythical, right?
No, man, you gotta stop it, bro. What the hell is wrong, y'all? So y'all gonna play with me right now? The scholars call it mythological, bro. They call all religions mythological.
Yes.
This is not what Manettos didn't say that. It just said he presented a mythological pre-dynastic period that began with the reign of the ancient Egyptian deities and then transitioned through the rule of demigods, heroes, and spirits of the dead to divinely human pharaohs. So it's basically saying, if y'all know anything about Egyptian culture, they try to connect the pharaohs, right, to the goddamn Netchers. The Netchers ruled for a certain amount of period on earth. The demigods ruled, the heroes ruled, and then the divine sanctioned pharaohs ruled. That's the history.
But the pharaohs wasn't letters until they passed and went through the opening of the mouth.
Man, we're not talking about. Hold on, that's not what we're talking about right now. Man,
so they not just letters. You trying to make them
don't
letters?
make no sense in nothing he be saying.
Hey, what are y'all doing, man? Y'all doing this on purpose, bro? I know y'all.
I feel like you doing it on purpose right now.
Yeah, me too.
You start talking about the opening of the mouth. I said,
all right, that's enough, man.
Rule the earth.
All right, that's enough. I want everybody to pay attention to my little brother, Easy Bands on the screen. Our people got to be dealing with some slow gases, man. They got to be goddamn crazy. Look at what Easy Band said. Reggie won. Mfundishi agrees with Reggie in the ancient Kemetic people. Agrees with Reggie. We just played the video where everybody's seen Mfundishi agreeing with Jabari. Did we not see that, y'all?
Yes.
Did we not see that?
No, Mfundishi agree with Reggie though.
You know what, yo, so you be trying to get to your point so bad, yo. Did you purposely cut me off? So I'm not doing it no more, yo. I swear I'm not. I'm not doing this with you. I can't do it. You wow. You the best that ever did.
Nah, you're gonna be the only one that keep talking, man.
Yeah, I'll give you diving in.
Explain the source. Somebody told me to pull up.
You did that. You did it. You explained it very well.
No, because everybody act like
you can't even be honest. You can't even be honest with the information.
What you mean, bro? You hold on. Put that back up here. Let me tell you how wild people is. Put it back up, sa.neter.
Anything that start with mythological is wild in a literal conversation.
Source back up there again.
That's wild.
Ain't nobody understanding. Put it back up, bro. Man, I'm not listening. What's wrong with y'all?
And all that opening of the mouth ceremony talk I keep
Let
hearing.
me hold on.
Came later.
Right here. This word right here. Look, this word right here, right? Y'all sitting here reading this thinking that Manethos, Egyptica, presented a mythical pre-dynastic period. In y'all mind, y'all actually think that this word was in use mythological. He did not. This is how the anthropologists explained it, because it's dealing with science and they cannot verify that damn gods is walking on earth. So they say they presented a mythological past. But Manethos himself believed that these people ruled Egypt. And I can't believe this word just tripped y'all up.
But
Now, if y'all can't understand that, yo, it's a problem. I need to shut up. You're right. I need to shut up. You know what? I'm done. Let me.
He had a king's list, but you got to put his king's list up against the other king's list. Yeah, I mean, and then you got to cross-contextualize him like that. That's why they consider his mythical.
No, they consider it mythical because you just like they consider Jesus is mythical.
To ruin them. That's why they consider it mythical.
No, they consider it
well, they're in a sense too, so that they're actually literal. They mean they're actually physically rule. They're in a sense.
Anthropologists look at it for what it is. So the anthropologists
you accept Manito's king's list, King J?
No, everybody accepts the king's list. That's the only.
No. I'm talking to King J real quick. You accept Manito king's list, King J?
I accept the. So listen. So when we talk about what they actually, when I think about, I think contextualizing and how what they actually thought. So I think that they thought the Shemsu Hor. So when they say Shemsu Hor, they mean followers of Horus. They literally thought that these people so Asar being cut up. There's a story that was a literal. They believed that. So the debate is what Jabari believed or what the actual Egyptians believed. So if it was what the Jabari believed,
it wasn't what nobody believed.
Let me ask you this real quick. Let me ask you this real quick, King J. When the oldest, like one of the the oldest recorded like opening the mouth ceremony that's gonna come in like what dynasty?
Like 5th, 6th. I mean, first dynasty, but like some old kingdom.
Shay, you don't know there is no king's list. Shay, there is no king's list. It's only the Turin king's list and Manetho. That's it, bro.
Yeah,
until we find another one.
Only two.
Until we find
You're right.
Yeah, Egyptians never compiled history as far as like dynasties, and they didn't do that. That's Western.
No, man. They get it from Manethos and the Turin.
So I'm getting the oldest step by step one as far as the opening of the mouth was in the 18th dynasty, King J. That's way later.
18th dynasty? Okay. I wouldn't argue with that.
And the reason I say that was because for Mfundishi to say we know that they had to go through if that started a little bit later, we got 17 dynasties beforehand.
We can't listen.
It started in the 4th dynasty.
4th dynasty?
Well, but sa.neter, I just wanted to ask you, how do you perform? I asked in the back chat, how do you perform the opening of the way to physical natural forces like the wind and opening the mouth? How do you perform that to the wind?
Talk about it.
You're not performing it to the wind. You perform it. You perform it over. You perform it. No, you perform it over an item, right? Like it said, either rock, clay, stone, or whatever the mechanism itself is. A person, whatever the body, the animal. The wind is. Hold on, let me finish. Hold on. That thing is what you do the opening of the mouth over, and then the energy of forces of that nature that you're talking about embodies that thing, and then you guys call it a nature, but it's not. It's the energy of force within that thing that is.
If I ask you the definition of a nature, you would say it was a natural force, right? Natures are natural forces, correct?
Oh, y'all gonna stop stealing
natural forces are literally
points, though.
Yes. The unseen. I just want him to answer this force because he's trying to act as if the nature isn't the unseen force, right? So I'm asking him the wind. I'm giving you an example of the wind because the wind is you can feel it. It's tangible, right? Yeah, it's literal and it's unseen. It's real and it's real. The wind is real and it's literal and it's a nature.
And it's symbolic because the netters represent.
We're not talking about symbolic. We're talking about it being real, and we're talking about. Hold on. Now you're convoluting the conversation.
No,
when we're talking about. Wait. We're one thing at a time because something that's literal is something that you can fit. Wait, brother, stop. When it's real, wait, brother, stop. Let me finish. The wind is something you can actually feel. The word that we actually see is neter. When we see the word, the neter pole.
You're right. And I'm not disagreeing with y'all.
So
All I'm
that is
saying
something.
is,
If
hey,
the
come on,
question
man, you
is
gotta
so if
listen.
the question so
Like,
wait
yo,
wait
you
wait
cutting
so
up,
if the
Jabari. Go ahead.
question is are the
Mm-hmm.
netters literal, then the win is a prime example of something that's real and literal.
Yeah,
Because
the answer is that they're
the
both,
netters
right?
are simply this:
Hey, King
unseen
J, come on,
forces.
man. Stop filibustering, yo. That's called
Yeah,
I'm
King
filibuster.
not
J,
Let
you
me
ain't
just
filtering.
allowed
chop it up
nobody
with
to
you for a little
respond.
bit. Hey, be quiet. Everybody be quiet. I'm chopping up with King J. Just let me get my 60 seconds in. Y'all can go for as many minutes as y'all want. All I'm saying, King J, is that the debate was, are they literal, right? And they both were supposed to explain how they're not or they are according to their understanding, and they did. What I'm saying is, according to my understanding, when I did my research,
Shout out sa.neter.
Hey, now I see.
Peace to the whole HOK.
In the
We
mind of
got the
that
debate of the
song.
decade going down right now.
Yeah, because I
Brother Reggie, Professor Jabari,
yo, shout out to Sa. He
are the
listening.
netters literal
All right, peace, family.
or not? Dr. Reggie versus Jabari, who you think gon' win? Two comedic scholars, nah, they not friends. Are the netter rules literal or not? Are the netter rules literal or not? Okay, this ain't about no money, this ain't about no power trip. Ain't a damn thing funny, that'll bring scholarship. Are the netter rules literal or not? Are the netter rules literal or not?
It's like I'm eating on these lessons. Digesting all those lectures. From the ancients to the modern, we looking through reflection. It's your crib, be the truth. Bringing knowledge to the youth. Debate, conversations, and logic. No scruples, does it go when we seek? Gotta let the source, gotta let the source. Brother Reggie and Jabari know how to make you think. Know how to teach the meek and know how to make the links. The way in of the titans like thunder meets lightning.
Dr. Reggie versus Jabari, who you think gon' win? Two comedic scholars, nah, they not friends. Are the netter rules literal or not? Are the netter rules literal or not? Okay, this ain't about no money.
Actual and literal. But these said the same thing to me.
What?
What you just said.
Right.
That he believed that they are real, but not literal.
But then he also says not actual, which throws the whole thing off and makes it and it makes it senseless.
You see Tahuti right here?
Yeah.
Is this real to you?
That's a real statue.
Is it literal?
In the text, it's literal. When he's talked about. No, I'm clear. In the text.
In the text. I'm saying to you, is it literal?
No, so you're asking a bad question. You're going to get a bad answer.
No.
You're asking a bad question.
No. See, what you're trying to do is say in the text. Yes, it says that in the
right.
text.
Well, that's how we know him.
To you, is Tahuti a literal being?
I only see Tahuti in the text.
That eats and sleeps and walks.
I see him described in the text, right? I see his function in the text. And then I see the symbolism.
You keep saying in the text, and I'm asking you personally.
Oh, it doesn't matter what I believe personally. It's the text. It doesn't matter what I believe personally. See, you're dealing with Tahuti. You're dealing with Tahuti, who's going to debate Jabari.
Right.
You're not dealing with me. I'm a researcher and a scientist.
No, you just debated Jabari.
Yeah. Right. But his thing is, it's symbolism. He says once you make it that, then you don't have to deal with the reality of it. But to be literal, I got you. I'm looking at it. I got you. I'm looking at it.
They trying to fight.
Right. I'm looking at you. That's why I called you. So listen.
Dr. Cambone.
Dr. Cambone.
He's an expert in Medu Neter.
So there's a handful of people that we do know that are expert Medu Neter teachers, right? So there's Dr. Theophila Banga, who is still here. There's Moot Riketti that's still here. There's Baba Banachi that's here, right? There's Mfundishi Jehudimus here. There's Dr. Mario Beatty, and then there's Dr. Cambone. Those are the...
Dr. Carr and Monty Carr at Howard University.
Dr. Carr. Dr.
Carr.
I know Dr. Greg Carr, right? And then there are students of them, right? But we still have a handful of the great ones, and that's who we go to, right? That's who the students go to for clarification, right? And the issue is with me is that I have went to the teachers for clarification. I have been here with Mfundishi Jehudimus. I've talked to Baba Banachi, right? They don't agree with me. I agree with them.
So let me ask you, Brother Reggie, because you confuses me too sometimes. Are you saying that Asar, the one that got in the story,
you know how they do. I'm just letting you know.
Yeah, the one that got chopped up in the story, 14 pieces. Are you saying that Asar is literal?
Well, I'm saying that Asar is literal.
You hear this, Mfundishi?
I'm listening. Go ahead, continue.
Wait. I'm not saying that he was a real person.
Man, hold on.
I'm not saying that he was a real person. I'm saying that he exists in the literature. He's described in the literature, right? And then once he's described in the literature,
now you better stop saying that. Because Reggie don't believe that.
then you can see him there. If you want me to say that he's a real person, that's another argument. Remember the...
That's what y'all been arguing.
No, that's not what we're arguing. Remember, the him Neterchepi, as he's called, he says the Neteru are real. He said that. He says he don't believe that they are actual.
He don't believe that they are literal.
And literal.
Yeah.
They're actual and literal.
And Mfundishi said the same thing to me.
What?
What you just said.
Right.
That he believed that they are real, but not literal.
But then he also says not actual, which throws the whole thing off and makes it, and it makes it senseless.
You see Tahuti right here?
Yeah.
Look, is this real to you?
That's a real statue.
Is it literal?
In the text, it's literal. When he's talked about.
No,
I'm clear.
I'm
in the text.
In the text. I'm saying to you, is it literal?
No, so you're asking a bad question.
No. Now I'm asking a bad question because he's in front of Baba and Mfundishi, and he knows he can't say, yes, it's literal. Now he's saying to me, Easy Bands, that I'm asking a bad question when I've been asking this question for a goddamn month. For a whole month. Now he don't want to answer the question now.
You get a bad answer.
No.
You're asking a bad question.
No. See, what you're trying to do is say in the text. Yes, it says that in the text.
Right. That's how we know him.
To you, is Tahuti a literal being?
I only see Tahuti in the text.
That eats and sleeps and walks.
I see him described in the text.
See that? Reggie agrees with Jabari. You dumb idiots. You goddamn fools. Reggie got you, suckers. He got you. Easy Bands. Apostle. Tezoria. Brother La. He got all y'all fooled. I knew that Reggie never believed that they were literal beings.
knew it already. He was just doing that because he don't like Jabari. You goddamn stupid idiots, bumbleclock imbeciles.
I never.
Sorry for calling y'all names. I love y'all. but I got to get my ass off now because I was right all along. And now Unc is hurt. Unc don't even want to be on the camera no more. Unc ran off the camera. Brother Lie done ran out there. He said, I can't do this no more. Oh, you're wrong, Saul, shaking my head. Shout out to my beloved Dr. Reggie. I love you, brother. Hey, you just had the bamboo. You had the food. Well, you ain't had me food, though. I knew.
For the people who haven't seen it, we're playing it. We're going to play it this weekend, tomorrow. Right? Tomorrow. Go ahead, sa.neter.
It's on and popping. Get ready to defend your stance and your people believe. What you talking about, Easy Bands? Hey, yo, Easy Bands. Hey, Easy Bands. That was past the Bennett record. Did you hear him when he said, Easy Bands? It's not easy, man. That's what he was saying. Somebody tell Easy Bands. It's not easy, man. Yeah. And then he started talking about all the people that he defeated. He said, polite is light. That's what he said. Polite is light because he did debate polite. You see? Then he talked about Tazariot. He said the MVP walked off the scene. That's Tazariot. He was going in on all of y'all. Except
but I have to say, I love Pastor Bennett, but I whipped his butt in the polygyny debate.
Yeah,
whipped him like a bad stepchild.
Yeah, Nepal killed him. Yep.
That's why he didn't name me on the list of the ones he defeated.
Right, because he was mad. Yeah, because
I don't think he was mad. He just knew he got beat up.
And I'm out of here. This goes out to Easy Bands. If y'all ain't get y'all ticket, by the time this go off and go back up, this right here goes out to Easy Bands.
Peace, everybody. It's low. It's real low. Turn it up.
You tell me science is greater, you know I'm up for debating. Cause ain't no science that can test the creator. Now, every time I talk, they tell me that I'm preaching at them.
You're muted.
See, I listen to lyrics. So what I want y'all to do is listen to the bars, man. How he put it together. He goes in. He's talking about all the people he beat. Somebody tell Easy Bands it's not easy, man.
It wasn't always easy, man.
Yeah, it wasn't always easy, man. So he paved the way for y'all. He's letting you know. He's telling the story. He's getting it in.
That's just the heart of a lion.
Yeah, peace, Easy Bands.
Hey. Yeah. My daddy from Harlem, so you know I got New York in me. You tell me science is greater, you know I'm up for debating. Cause ain't no science that can test the creator. Now, every time I talk, they tell me that I'm preaching at them. That's just the heart of a lion that got me roaring at them. White man's religion, y'all got that from the white man. Most of y'all don't even know that African Tertullian. Just asking Biddy, he'll tell you about the black man. Being religious is the heart of the African. They get mad when I tell them about the black church. Mama always said, check the manuscripts, the New Testament. Even Bart Ehrman said we had the most that exists. But y'all get mad when he said Jesus exists. I know it's hard to hear when it's coming from an atheist. Stop hating on a black man who's building for the black man. Then turn around and claim you're for that black man. Misplaced hate, but I understand. Cause what they did to us in slavery robbed us of identity. But I'm here to give it back. Beautiful is the black. Jesus ain't no white man. The Bible even tells you that. Egypt is a black land. Shaka even tells you that. Now, why you mad at me? Because I'm speaking facts. Don't stab your brother in the back. We don't have to agree, but we have to have peace. You ain't gotta believe. I have you screaming black power from your bedroom. Computer fingers got you acting gangster in your living room. The devil tried to trump me. I was like, how you gon' defeat me when God is on my side, man? I did battles with them all. Back against the wall, but didn't shrink and didn't fall. I stood tall, debated when it wasn't popular to be a Christian on the platform. Somebody tell Easy Man, it wasn't easy, man. I paved the way on the hoe. Jabari screaming, give me it up. I'm yelling Jesus' name. Had battles with Shaka, but life was like Dr. My and Garfield, Jabari, and Reggie. Can't forget Capit and can't forget Wesley. I made the MVP walk up off the court. Can't nobody say Bennett didn't put in work back when it was source up or shut up. I had to rumble in the jungle on sight, no slides. You had to know your information or you had to ride. Truthfully, I'm undefeated with no home court advantage. I got it out the mud, but I never changed up. It's still Jesus to the day I die. And Christianity ain't no lie. I'm still in the game, I just took a break, but now I'm like, who's next? I need to get ready, cause your boy is back. Yeah.
Okay. I needed to say this to you real
Peace,
quick.
we out of here.
Wait, before you end the live, I want to say this to you live in front of everybody. You heard Pastor Bennett say that the historical Jesus has been proven by an atheist as well as others. You did hear that, right?
Yep.
Okay, so you're going to have to pretty soon you're going to have to break the chains that you're in and come on over to the truth of the historicity.
Never. That'll never happen. That's going backwards.
You can't preach to people to break their chains when your chains are solid.
No, that's bull crap right there.
I know
that's not the truth. That's the lie. Yeah, that's the lie. I'm already in the truth.
How is it the lie? How is it
already in the truth right now.
sa.neter, just because
you, Pastor Bennett, Easy Bands, y'all in the lie.
sa.neter, Bart Ehrman is an atheist who doesn't believe.
Ehrman?
No, I like to refer to Bart Ehrman because he's an atheist, but there's other atheists.
Guess who killed Bart Ehrman?
sa.neter, let me get this whole sentence out. There are other atheists who are biblical scholars who also agree that there is a historical Jesus who is mentioned in the Gospels.
Not no more, you know.
What are you talking about?
Richard Carrier murdered Bart Ehrman.
What are you talking about?
See, you don't even know.
No, because he didn't murder him. Richard Carrier believes in a mythical Jesus, like
Richard Carrier killed Bart Ehrman.
sa.neter, he believes in a mythical Jesus, but he cannot refute the facts that have been presented about a historical Jesus. He can't. He just goes back to the dying and rising Savior and all those other, tropes that are obvious in different stories throughout time, but he can't refute the information of a historical Jesus. So shout out to my brother, Pastor Bennett. It's Christ. Jesus is still undefeated. Yahweh.
Hold up real quick, Nepal. Hold up. Hey, Assault 7.
Yes, sir.
What did Richard Carrier kill Bart Ehrman or what? Or was it Bart Ehrman?
So you're talking about Richard Carrier debating Bart Ehrman.
Nepal. He's trying to talk.
Yeah.
He dismantled Bart Ehrman.
Thank you.
Well, so that's a proof because he said it's.
No, all right. Hey, yo, can you send me the information so I can show it?
Yeah, I'm going to send you the blog.
All right, bet. All
yeah,
right, peace.
send it to him. So anyway, as I said, Richard Carrier hasn't refuted the information.
You didn't see it, Nepal. You didn't see it.
I have seen it. That's what you don't know. So you made a mistake calling 7 Richard Carrier has debated Bart Ehrman or has tried to refute the information of the historical Christ, but he can't. He goes into explaining how he believes it to be mythical because of things like the ball cycle, a resurrected savior, which is a very weak argument. It doesn't refute historical extra biblical information of documented information of a rebel who is Jesus Christ, who is historical.
Nepal.
You see how you can't get past that? You're just going to say some other blanket general stuff.
Nepal?
Yeah, yeah.
You better do your push-ups. Jabari coming for you.
Anyway, like what did you guys see? He didn't come back with any information.
Jabari coming for you.
sa.neter.
Do your push-ups.
sa.neter, why don't you do this? Don't rely on sa.neter for information. Okay? You do your push-ups and go do some research. It's tough information. Tough information. That picture. Yes, there is 100% a historical Christ. That hurts a lot of people. See, Easy Bands and other Christians?
Do you want Easy Bands to come in with you?
No, I got this, but Easy Bands can do his thing. He can do his thing with sa.neter. You could bust sa.neter's pinata.
sa.neter gonna kill Easy Bands.
There's no way. There's no way, because this is what you do. You're running to any argument that you can find, grasping at straws to try to glaze over the facts that there's a historical Christ. I'm going to repeat this. They run to other arguments that glaze over the historical Christ. They never approach the information head on and say, oh, this is what is this what was documented? Oh, yeah, that does look like something valid. That does look like a crucified Christ, crucified by Pontius Pilate. Oh, gee, I'm just going to talk about there are many dying and rising saviors in history. They never approach that information head on. You get what I'm saying? That's why you're trying to present Richard Carrier. So we're ready. I know I am. I'm ready. Let's get it. We'll get a date. Thank you.
I'm going with you, Nepal. I'm going with you, of course.
Are you okay, honey?
I'm going with you.
We love our brother Jabari. He's a professor. He's a historian, but everybody has their Achilles tendon. Everybody.
What's up, Asad?
I sent it to your email.
All right, got it. I'm gonna check it out.
Okay. Yeah, check it out.
All right.
You're gonna check it out, a debate that he did against Bart Ehrman.